No, it's been quite a day, quite a week, quite a moment. And we're here, we're back after a week hiatus and me drinking way too much dick punch. I've managed to pull myself in front of the computer, put on my Sunday best, and I'm realizing I'm a day early, and I've made it to the church. The church that is the DAT Network, the place where we bring you garbage, bloodshed, obnoxious, sometimes adult humor. It's always adult humor. And sometimes we bring you guests. So let's bring in our guests, someone that can really round out this party. Adam, I know you're in a cave. Put him on.
Well, hello,
Mr.
everybody.
House.
How are we today? Thank
How
you
are
for
you
having me
doing?
twice in a week. I am here.
Amazing. We're happy to have you. Now, normally when I kick this kind of thing off, I insult the players. We spend like a whole 20 minutes on just what garbage and disappointments there are to Trash Daddy.
Your cast is the different. It's a landfill of people.
It is just awful. So I figured this time, to help them get the story back on about how the good old Trash Daddy made it to Vegas, I should bring in some professional help. Someone with some experience, some actual role-playing ability, and can keep us all on track.
Yep.
Right.
So who's coming on?
You're right. I think I've made a terrible mistake. Fuck.
Yep.
Mr. House, who are you playing tonight? Tell us a little bit about your character and what you've been up to since these chuckle fucks made it out.
So
to
I
Mexico.
am playing Sid Vile. He is a ex-Gulf War veteran who has survived this horrible apocalypse, and he actually runs the Coyotes. And I have been tracking this group since episode 1. Like, actually, not like we just made this up before I came on. Slit and I have been talking nonstop about what we're going to be doing for the show. And you got one chance to do it right, kids. One chance to do it right. That's all I can tell you. I'm here to get you to the promised land.
How committed are you to killing someone in this party if they don't go?
I mean, it
with you
depends.
accordingly?
I'm giving them a choice. They can either take that choice or they can be left here to die to the Melfini.
That's a fair point. Alrighty, folks, let's bring in the cast. Let's just get started.
Whee! Hi, friends.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Who's that other guy on here with us, Trash Daddy? Ooh, we got an extra person.
I realize that I have been unequipped to be your trash daddy. I do not have the poise, dedication, understanding, or patience to guide you dirty little children to Vegas. So your dad has hired a babysitter.
Oh.
3 easy payments of $29.95.
We'll get to that. Anyway, where we left off in this last game, just to give you guys like a little bit of a reminder, and then you can talk amongst yourselves, decide what it is that you want to do, speak to the chat, it's up to you. The first thing I'm going to say is, this portion of the encounter mainly focuses around nerve damage.
Oh,
There's
good.
a very high chance one of you is going to go insane.
Fantastic.
There is a very high chance one of you is going to die.
Cool.
Now that we've got that out of the way, what do you all remember?
We're headed to the hospital.
I'm gonna make a poll for us. Here we go.
Well, we're already at the hospital, right? And we are
We're
about
at
to
the
We're at the
run.
hospital.
Didn't
We've
somebody
turned the
fall
power
out of
back
the
on.
window? Okay.
Somebody did fall out.
Didn't
of
somebody
the window.
go upstairs to look through one of the windows and then fell? I thought.
Oh no, nobody went inside. Somebody got thrown out or jumped out the window.
No, last I remember,
heard
we
a
had set up the
crash.
generator, and somebody had crashed through the ceiling window in front of us.
Outside, yes.
Um,
Yes, they're standing right in front of us.
yeah. I know my uncle is supposed to be roaming the area somewhere.
Yes. You've got family
And-
traveling out here for you. All right.
Yep.
Well, because this is the vaguest game of What Do We Remember I think I've ever played in my entire life, I'm just going to tell you. Because the last time
It's
we
been
played this
cool.
game, you guys all got stuff that I didn't remember giving you. And Pinch ended up, like, just butt-ass naked. So we don't want to repeat
Yeah. Let's not improv that anymore, please.
We started naked.
What?
He was definitely naked.
So, it's coming into, like, the end of the day. You've turned power on to the hospital. As the power turned on to the hospital, you heard the firing of what sounds a lot like machine guns on the inside. Earlier that day, you found a Malfini vehicle one of them, which is odd, that was wrecked with an empty cage. The bars crushed and pulled away. Really just top level like engineering there. Really well made. As you searched around the outside of the hospital, you saw some revenants through the main front doors that was barred shut, running down one of the halls. You saw flashes of light, which you would hopefully suspect would be bullet holes. And we ended with you peering through the door before you guys walked in to the hospital. Now, as you guys are standing there, we're actually going to take it over to Sid, because he's been following you all for a while. You see this group up the way a bit. Your guards are traveling with you. The ones that you've requested to stay behind is staying behind, and the other ones are off doing the things that we had spoken about, and doing it pretty well. Your comms are working. They've been giving you check-ins this entire time. One group has arrived at the refiners. The other group is currently pacing one of the war rigs. As of right now...
So I do want to comm. The first person I'm going to comm is Dr. Smiles. And tell the doc, like, Doc, listen, here's the deal. I'm approaching the group we've been tracking for a while. Hopefully they have enough rigs to get out of here. And with conjunction of the plan, I need you to have Raven's outpost ready to go. Get them through, get them to the location we spoke about, and I'll see you as soon as we are done. And I'm going to not let her answer. I'm just going to cut off and go to the next person. I'm assuming they're going to do their job. They know the rules.
Okay. Perfect. Cut to the next person. Who
I'm gonna calm the ones that are hiding in the pipes at the refinery. Be like, listen, we're on site. Give it till sundown and let it go.
Sid, Shelley is a monster. I am not getting her out of this.
Shelley is a monster, and you should be on the other side of the goddamn fucking bars. So you know the rules. Let it go.
Okay, God.
Look, we've only lost 3 people to Shelley, and 3 is nothing compared to what we're going to lose if we don't do this.
I'm not picking her up.
Nothing.
We're waiting.
Excellent. You're the only one who got to talk. Remember that. That cost you. And I go to the next person.
Okay.
Are you ready?
We're waiting on the rig to leave. We're going to try to pace them for a while. Looks like it'll be a few hours before they're done filling up. Let's say you got about 6-7 hours.
Remember, tomorrow, we're going to try to get everything together with the group that's with us. We're going to bring the rods, and we're going to try to strike that rig while we can during the storm. So get things ready to go. Calm me if you need me. If I don't answer right away, I'm hiding in the hills to take them out if it's needed.
Just fire a flare when you're ready for us to start moving. We'll pace them the whole way.
Will do. Do I see the person fall, you said, out of the window at the front of this place? Is that correct?
What you end up seeing is there's a top level where the helicopter pad would be. You see something run and fall, like it pushed almost, slammed outside of the window at the sound of gunfire. It kind of falls off into the ravine that's to the left of the hospital.
Okay, so it doesn't get back up or anything.
It doesn't get back up.
All right, I'm not worried about it.
It's a pretty far drive.
I'm watching. I'm going to watch from a distance through my scope until I feel that they're going to go in.
Okay. The rest of the group.
I'll be sitting back.
You're outside the door. There's gunshots going off on the inside. The lights kind of flicker on a little bit, but it's dim. It looks like it's basically emergency power. It's like that generator that's fired up and is running. For whatever reason, it's not providing as much power as it should. But there's low visibility. You guys are at the door. The automatic sensor doesn't open the door, but you can see that it's switched on. What do you guys do?
I have a quick question for the GM. The door where we're at right now, where all the computers were, where we switched on all the stuff, this is the same door that can give us entrance into this facility, or do we have to go back and retrace our steps to the other side?
So there's 2 doors. There was a door at the front where you saw a bunch of the the revenants, the shamblers at, and they started moving as soon as those gunshots went off. The door you guys were at originally was the back door next to the generator located up here. You guys are currently at the side door to the building. Mm-hmm. It's up to you.
Can I make
can go wherever you want.
Can I make a observation roll to see if is there a way to peek in through the door where we're at, and can I see any revenants moving around coming towards the door?
The door looks like bulletproof glass sitting in front of you. The only way you're going to be able to get your head in, unless you're putting your face up against it and trying to look, would be to open the door a little bit so you could stick your head in and look around.
I can put my face up against it, like looking through a peephole?
Totally. And you guys all have 3
I...
salvage points, by the way, so make sure you have those marked down.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to
I'm going to go ahead and take a peek.
All right.
Okay, I rolled a 7 and an 18, so that's 1 success.
As you're looking down the hallway, you see it's littered with bodies.
Are they moving?
With how dim everything is, it's hard to tell if they're bleeding, how long they've been there. There's flashes of light every once in a while coming from the southern side of the map inside the hospital. And you're able to make out some, like, growls and hissing, and then just a rhythmic pop, 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 pop. Like, the gun doesn't sound as loud as it should, but the flashing you can kind of see coming from the left. You're not able to reveal any more of the map because there's a blind corner right there. You see the light pick up. You get the feeling that the only way you're going to see what's inside is if you open the door.
I will go ahead and relay that to the rest of the group, letting them know that I hear rhythmic sound. It sounds like maybe perhaps the shooting. I believe I knew about the turrets.
Yep. Yeah, I do believe the lower right-hand corner we had actually been able to see as we walked past when we made a circuit.
Okay. So I'll let them know. I'll relate to them about the sounds, the bodies on the floor, and sounds of growling.
The bodies hit the floor. You let the bodies hit the floor. You let the bodies hit the floor. Good. Let's go.
Okay. Hey guys, so we're going to be probably going up against some revenants. Maul is going to go kind of take a few moments to kind of... He kind of goes through like some mental exercises that he used to go through every single time that he went into the arena. And I want to recover some nerve damage.
Okay.
I would like to open the door before he does that.
Awesome.
Almost like I'm looking at him go over the mental images.
As soon as I see him go through the door, I punch him.
Okay, I'll wait.
You have a choice. You have a choice here. You can either punch him and forego the discipline roll, or he can open the door while you're doing it. What are you doing?
No, he can have his discipline roll. I was just being a dick.
Go ahead and roll a discipline for me.
Thanks, watching Matt. From the distance through the scope, just like,
so now I know
idiots.
I now know what kind of mood Matt is in today.
Perfect.
Discipline, huh?
Damn thespians.
Motherfucker.
Tell me about it. Ah, shit. That's nothing. Cool. No successes. That's 16 and a 15
What's your total nerve damage?
That I have my total? 1, 2,
what's your
3,
total
4,
nerve? What are you at right now?
8. I have a total of 8, and I'm at 3.
If you guys have the option to counsel each other too, if you want to help recuperate nerve damage.
Ooh, I'll do it.
One freebie.
Right. I'll do it.
Yeah,
like
I'm
going to try to get your mental images. Or sorry, your mental exercises. I'll just be like, you like the ASMR? You like,
urge to kill.
Pinch, go ahead and roll a counsel for me.
Excellent. Ooh, look at that. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. 2 successes. Look at that.
2. Go ahead and
2.
roll. What's your expertise?
In counsel, 1.
Yep. Go ahead and roll 3 d6s for me.
Hell yeah, I will. I'm gonna roll all these d6s. 1's good, right? 1. I got a 1.
No, what are the other numbers?
All of them total is a 4, 1, and 3.
Cool. You end up taking 8 nerve damage back.
Sweet.
You've got 8 nerve.
So I'm back up to 8.
It's not going to be enough. Well, you're giving that to Maul. Maul takes 8, or regains 8 nerve. All right. Anybody else? Any preparation you want to do? Any heroic speeches? Any information you'd like
Diana,
to divulge
you don't
to your
want
friends?
a 20 in this game. You don't want a 20 in this game, Diana. I don't know why you're excited. Wrong one.
What? I rolled a 20. Okay. Alright.
Any other speeches? No, I'm just watching Pinch do his like. I'm like, oh, hey, the kid really knows these exercises that he always does with this acting thing. That must be helpful. And he's actually like standing back and watching too, like, be the bird, be the bird. What is it? You need unique New York. You need unique New York. Yeah, that's right. I remember one of these ones that he talked to me about. Yeah, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow leather.
It's really hard to do that with a Scottish red leather, yellow leather with a Scottish accent. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather,
cheese, choose, cheese. Two idiots.
I know why. I know why all of you are stuck here. I just witnessed it.
Yeah, they won't let me open the door.
All right.
I'm like, oh my god, they just opened the damn door.
So,
I'm not going to pull up until the last person's outside. Once there's only one body and I can kind of pull in and they all can't fire on me, that's when I'll pull up.
Cool.
5 votes for Pinch
can we
might go insane and die.
I know. I voted for one of them.
Perfect.
Let me update the bookie I've got going 1 second, guys.
Can we observe the thing that fell out of the window?
It's on the other side of the building. Yeah, if you want.
Is it on the north side, up over here?
Totally.
Is this where?
It's
It's
at?
Ping it.
On the west side.
Oh, there?
Yeah, it's over here. Yeah, it's over here. You guys would have seen it while everything was.
So over here somewhere. Okay, cool, gotcha. No, I don't give a shit about that person then.
Off the roof.
I would be coming in from this side, correct?
You'd be coming in from down here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, that's
all right. So I've officially started a timer on my side. I'm not going to tell you how long that timer is.
No.
What are you guys doing?
Yes.
We gotta go in.
Awesome.
Let's go. Maul's gonna have his weapon out.
Are you prying the door open, or are you going to try to break it?
I also have thieves' tools.
Okay.
I think we should
Here.
pry it open instead of breaking
Don't I have
it
thieves' tools?
because
We
it'll
have lockpicks.
potentially make less noise.
You have lockpicks.
I mean, we
The
could
door
always
doesn't-
try
It's
knocking.
not that the door is locked. It's that the door doesn't have
jammed.
enough power currently to open.
Oh.
Well, no, because we had opened it before as well too.
This door?
The side
One on
door,
the
You
yeah.
guys open the door at the back to the generator, not the side door into the building.
Okay. Well, Maul's gonna like grab it by where it's slightly opened, and he's gonna try to just kind of like push it slowly open, and he's just gonna try. He's not gonna. He doesn't want to make it jar open. He just is kind of like slowly applying more and more pressure to it to see if he can push it open quietly.
Go ahead and roll a. Let's roll a brawn for me.
Straight brawn.
Ooh. Yep, straight
Not
brawn.
not
So trying to
athletics?
break the door. Yeah, we
He's
do
so
athletics.
brawny.
Sure.
Got
We do
it.
athletics.
Awesome.
I got a 2 and a 3 on stealth
You are
Wow.
very
to
stealthy.
move where I'm at.
Nasty.
Nice. Oh wait. Is that a double
You're
success?
nasty, sir.
No, that's 2 successes.
You guys have 1 momentum. You're able to
Oh,
pry
I'm sorry.
the door open.
3 successes because I have strong back. 1 success.
Cool.
So that's
2
a total.
momentum.
Yes.
You slide it open. Do you step through?
As I look in first.
Yeah. You see in front of you what you see in front of you.
All right.
And if
Ready
you'd like
to
to
go
share
forward?
the battle map, you can.
Oh yeah.
When I-
Yeah.
It might be helpful for
When I
this.
came on the way, is this an opening over here too, bud?
There's not an opening over there. From what you're seeing, it looks like that is an outlier shed that's built to help this house the generator. On the top part of that, what you see is the giant gas tank that's next to it. From the scouts you said here before, you see that there are 2 entrances in. One on the
Giant
door to the
gas
side,
tank.
one on the door to the bottom, and you can hear that the generator is fired up. You see the emergency lights that are lighting up outside the building.
I see the antenna up top, I'm assuming, somewhere when I pulled up.
Yeah, you can see the antenna up top.
Okay.
You can also see, like, some of the infrastructure that would have been built on the outside of the building for a comm station. Go ahead and roll an observation for me.
A 3 and a 10. Observation is a 7. My awareness is a 7, so I got a 3 under. Right, 2d20. Take the lowest.
Well, you'll look at the skill for observation. What's your?
I don't have a
expertise for
skill.
observation?
I don't have a skill in it. That's why it's
Okay.
your attribute, correct?
There's something weird about the comm stuff. The wires seem to be running the wrong way. The piping is going down instead of up.
There's a basement here.
That's all the information that you have from that.
Shit. I don't want to comm from here because they'll hear me. I'll wait.
Okay.
Now, before Maul walks in, he wants to. Now that the door's open, he's going to reach down. He's going to make sure he can pick up some good-sized rocks, and he's going to put them in his pocket.
Okay. You stepped into the building. I'm glad that you're in the front. Like this is a good thing. This is what you see. Let's reveal areas.
Yay!
Ooh, a hallway.
You see a hallway in front of you and a hallway to the side. You see that machine gun firing off, and you see a body on the ground. Looks freshly dead. The turret is no longer rotating up towards you. It looks like it's stuck. And you can see and hear what sounds like additional revenants clawing their way in at the turn itself as it is making noise. Just pop those in for you real quick. As they are actively tearing into the turret, getting shot, and their viscera and their bodies pulling over the top of it are actually slowing the turret from being able to turn. What do you do?
I'm going to
You
kind
go
of look
farther in
back.
to help let your friends come in, or
Yeah, Maul's going to kind of push himself up against the wall here. So it's like it's that wind. He's kind of like squatting down, and he's going to slowly start moving to get a better look of what's in this room.
move to where you're going. Go ahead and give me a stealth.
Okay, so
We're
I just
not
want
in
to move in
combat
about
right now, so you can move as far as you want, but you're not going to get the area revealed until you're done moving. So, move where you want to go and roll a stealth for me. I'll tell you how far you get.
He only wants to just move into the room, just to kind of look. So he's not moving that far into it. Stealth, that is 1 success.
Good to know. You get up there, you see the turret firing, you see it almost sticking on its gears, unable to turn as it's firing forward. There's a lot of noise coming from the left hall as well. You can see flashing lights from that area, and just tons of growls and hissing. Let's go to the next person. Who's coming in next? Where are you going?
I'd say I'm by the door, and I'll just kind of motion at everybody, be like, "Come on, let's go! I got our asses. Let's go." Yep.
Yeah, I'll go ahead
Very
and
well.
go in line.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you. It looks like Pinch is about to volunteer until Lucy says something. It's like, oh, thank God. It's like, no, please. I'll follow right after.
So Lucy, if she
Lexi,
notices,
I got
she's gonna
some-
side-eye Pinch and be like, "Why, you scared?"
Yes. What part of any of this has shown you that I am a very brave man?
Pinch, can I?
Well, I
can
mean,
say
I thought you
something?
could use your thespian training to, aspire yourself to be.
Oh,
I
now
was gonna
we
say
want to
the
see
same thing.
Alpha. I do the Alpha
Let's
role,
go,
and
Alpha,
nobody
come
wants.
on.
Okay, all right. I know
Bring
how
it
to
out,
do this.
Alpha.
I like to put my hands like this since I don't have any weapons, and I'd like to go dun 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 dun. dun. I just like kind of sort of like Mission Impossible.
I want to walk up and put my hand on his shoulder right in the middle
Son
of
of a
this.
bitch!
Do it. Go for it.
You need to be quiet. Stop fucking off.
Oh, guys, shit.
You're gonna get killed. There are nothing but these monsters inside. Stop fucking around. Jesus Christ.
Who are you?
I'm gonna aim my gun at this person that I just.
Yeah, I have no weapon out right now. I do have a rifle on my back. I have glasses on and a bandana on, and I put a hat on when I walk up. I'm like, I run the coyotes west of the canyon, over the mountains.
Through the river.
Blake, would I know them? Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. No? Okay. Does anyone here know who they are?
I would maybe.
They would know one of your
Yeah.
cohorts.
Okay. Who would it
Name
be?
drop that cohort.
put it in Discord. I'll decide if I want to do that or not.
Yeah, of course.
Y'all are here. The medical facility is crawling with these creatures. I came here to get the antennas from the top to stop the Melvini and take their rig. I'm also here to maybe recruit you all if you decide to make the right decisions.
Well, hey, I'm in.
Not that.
My hands are up.
And I point to Pinch. Not that. That is a bad decision. Walking in with
are you
finger
against-
guns. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't have a
Are you against
weapon.
the
I woke up
Malfini?
naked twice.
I hand him a pistol.
Oh, thank you. This is the nicest person I've ever met, by the way. My name is
Didn't you
Pinch.
even know how to use that thing?
Not once.
Two
Do you wanna
shots. I
take
took it
this?
off
I'd
a
like
dead
to
mother.
dangle.
Here you go.
Oh my God.
no. Oh God. Her description was
Like
mother.
this
That
guy.
means there's definitely a child. I will put it in my
No, they're
pocket.
dead. She was protecting. They're dead. It's old, man. It's like a 10-year-old gun. Just trust me.
Got it. Man, he comes in
Hey,
sad.
Pinch, you're fine. And over my shoulder, I toss him his shotgun that I had been holding.
Oh,
on
thank
to.
you. Thank you.
You're good. You're good.
I am going to go up instead of in. If you want to go in, you're welcome to. I've been watching you all for some time, but having the conversation here is probably not the smartest. What are you trying to get from here?
We need
Why are
parts
you
to-
here?
To fix the radio.
I have a
What you
radio.
guys would remember from the last time that you're here, in case you forgot, the people from Raven's Post had told you there is a full satellite uplink that is in the hospital that would allow their satellites to get reconnected, so they could actually view the outlying area, predict if there's storms or raiding parties moving in. There's also a bunch of tech. Diana, you would remember
Yes.
from the Malfini that the Malfini want this area because this was a site that was used to try to cure the Revenant virus,
Right.
which means that there is probably some of the original virus stored here, and there's a bunch of medical treatment stuff here that would have been used specifically for the Revenants. That's what you two remember. House, you remember everything we've talked about because you've been scoping
This,
for a while.
yeah. In short, this valley, you need to get out. We can't be screwing around here. The Malfini and the Storm are going to be here in the next, day to 2 days.
Agreed.
Their whole war rig is running through from the east, heading west.
Can I say
You gotta
something?
bounce. Talk all you want. Just don't talk as loud as him.
I just stare at Pinch.
I apologize.
So, there's cures in here, and there's also the original virus in here, and the Malfinis. That's what they want. I suggest that we get all of it, and take it with us.
Look, you want to deal with viruses and stuff, and keeping it cold and transporting it and wasting resources, you can do that. I'm
Or we
offering you a
destroy
better
it.
way.
We have to
That
keep
I
it
would be
cold?
fine with.
No one said
It's
anything about having to keep it cold.
I'm guessing.
not
I don't
the deal.
know that. I'm guessing. Look, you're in the line of an entire group coming through. You have what? I saw one rig parked out there and some extra vehicles.
2 extra
All right.
vehicles.
Is that 2 extra vehicles?
It's probably about this time that Maul's going to be like, he's going to look behind him and be like, where the fuck is everyone? What the?
Yeah,
He's
in there
gonna-
by himself. I was trying to catch the last person. Just one, but I had to interrupt Pinch. There's no way I could let him James Bond his way in here and get murdered.
Well, Maul's going to finally
Right back
look
to your
behind him, see that no one's coming in, and he's going to kind of sneak back towards the door and be like, what the hell's going on? Guys,
Hey, Maul, this guy gave me 2 guns. Well, 1 gun. He gave me a pistol
One.
from a dead mom. Okay, I'm sorry. Jesus, what the fuck?
God.
God.
Okay.
Can you beat Alpha with with less volume?
No. Just watch season 4.
Would anybody like to?
If you guys are going in here,
Salvage
please
point
don't
for
yell.
What was
what?
that, Blake?
Go ahead. Go ahead, House.
please don't yell going in here. Please, for the love of God, don't yell. This place is swarming. There's a turret in here that is rocking. I could hear it. It probably is taking out the things that still move. Something has to be making more of these things somewhere. And you're walking into this facility blind with a man with a finger gun.
He's got a shot.
Okay, I have a pistol now and a shotgun.
I have a plan. If you'd rather,
I'm in.
Do that.
I'm in.
He does not
We're all
speak
in.
for the group. He is
We're all
not.
in.
No, you don't do it this way.
Did you want your gun back? No. Okay.
You can keep it.
I would
Thank
like
you.
to hear a plan.
What do you all want to get a virus from here? Are one of you sick?
What? No, we're here
No
to get the
one's
satellite array. And get...
A cure.
Okay,
I
I'm
should say.
assuming
One
that
of you
you've
want a
already
cure.
gone through the whole who is this guy, and you've already vetted him.
My name is Sid.
it's okay.
I run the coyotes west of the mountains. I know Dr. Smiles out of Raven Post. We work together.
Okay, good. If you have more of an idea of what this place is, I would love your insight. And yes,
Well,
we're not
you're
here
walking
for any
your
virus. We're here to get the satellite array. We're here to get out. And then probably a good idea to see if we can burn this place to the ground on our way out.
Is this whole building made of like concrete? Like,
Yeah.
is it just
What you're
solid
looking
stone? You're not burning
It's
this
solid
place down.
stone. What you're seeing on the outside of it is hospitals generally are relatively reinforced. This has got like security doors installed on the outside. You're seeing the steel's been reinforced, and as the parts that have eroded away from the nuclear blasts that have happened all over the southwest part of the U.S., you see sheets of steel worked into the inside of it. Venting on the top parts of the building. Stuff that looks like it was added 20 years after this building was built. This looks like this is a facility. This has been retrofitted.
You can go in here and find some virus or cure, whatever it is you need. The satellite uplink is a smart plan. I'm here for something similar. I have a small crew with me. We are jumping the Malfini rig, driving through.
You're attacking the Malfini?
Are you going after the Malfini rig or the Refiner's rig or the Indignance rig?
Refinery, sorry. Whatever the one is going to be in the storm.
The Indignance would be the
Indignance rig. Sorry, the Indignance rig. And the refinery is going to be under attack in about, and I look at my watch, sometime around nightfall, so within the next 10 hours. I want to cause enough chaos to get Raven's Post and the people who want out.
Ooh, I like that idea. See, that's a good idea. I told you we should all do this idea. This is a good idea.
When did you come up with this idea, Finch?
No, I just said it was a good idea. I agreed immediately. He said I had a plan, and we're in.
Sid, you know the best. You seem to know this place best. We'll follow your lead. Let's go.
Well,
let's talk.
I'm going up. Has anyone ever been in here before?
No.
I
Maul had.
First time.
You have been
getting
in here
talked
before.
over. I have been here before.
Why?
Reasons.
Does she look sick?
Roll an observation for me.
Nope. 2 nat 20s. Don't notice anything.
I'm going to take 2 Fallout.
All right.
Oh, no.
She looks totally normal to me. Mark down 2 Fallout. I don't even know what Fallout does, but I have it.
You don't have to do anything. I have to mark it down.
Oh, okay.
Is there any one of those, since we're in a medical research facility, you know those like fire escape plans that they always have on the wall? Is there something like that nearby that I can rip off the wall? They do this shit in like spy movies.
Yeah, of course. Timer's only at 10 minutes. While you're looking around at the walls, everything that's out there, you don't see any post-its outside. You don't see any type of nomenclature. You don't see anything listed on the outside of the building, which would be weird for a traditional hospital, especially one after the fall of man, because hospitals are bastions of hope, and the teams, the group that you're a part of, would normally try to reinforce those areas. As you're looking at this building, it is so similar to the buildings that the teams would have built, or the military sites that you would have worked on. You don't have to roll for it. This is a military outpost almost. This is...
So I'd be familiar.
Not a normal facility. You know that the stuff that's in here is not how traditional hospitals would work. And you know that there's... The CDC and the Marines would have been pulled in here at the same time. You know, this is probably one of the sites that you've read about where they would have tried to work on a cure, or where they might have done some testing to try to get
more
back.
What I'm worried about. Do you know there's a basement here?
I'll turn to Alice.
Would I know?
I don't know names, so I just look at Diana's character.
Would I know, Blake?
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. The Malfini have been talking about this place for a while as their entry point into the U.S. Though you have, like, seen the outskirts of it, being inside the building isn't something that you would have done yet, but you would know all about how driven the Malfini were to take this area over. And the lack of revenants on the outside gives you the sneaking suspicion that there might be Malfini inside already. And you know that they have ways to move past revenants, usually covering themselves in viscera or the revenants that they killed to try to sneak by them. It is too calm outside for them not to be here.
Then I'm going to go up. I'm pretty good with technology. I worked with sat uplinks back during the war. I'm going to go up and check and make sure everything there functions. Is anyone else on your team good to handle it inside the building to make sure that the sat link works from down there? Because I'm assuming the antenna's upside and there's something inside to run the sat link. Is that correct, Slit?
You would assume that if there is a satellite that's in there, chances are it'll be at the comm station. And with the stuff going down, you would assume it's probably in the bottom of the building.
I'm going to go up and check. There's got to be a ladder to the roof somewhere. If not, I have a way up.
Look, at this point, there's no way for us to communicate with each other if we split. Let's just go together, make this fast.
That's not true.
Okay.
You got an extra comlink, an extra walkie?
I pull out the big one, you know, because we have our group that we talk with. I go, I have one left. I need this back.
Oh,
it's
thank
like
you.
An oversized, like, SATCOM.
I
You are
slapped Pinch's
definitely
hand.
not getting it. All you do is yell. Who's good with tech here?
I am.
Then you can, whoever wants between those two, they're good at tech, I'll hand it to them.
Got it.
It's got a short battery life on it. Don't waste it.
Sockets is holding a Molotov and a lighter, and he's just like, "So are we burning the place, or what are we doing?"
Not right now. Stand down. Stand down.
Okay, we've been talking a lot, and there's shit happening. I'm ready to burn something if we're ready to go.
Part of us.
You guys see the firing stops from the left side of the hall as it goes quiet.
Oh.
I peek my head in to look.
Well,
We're
now's
at
your time.
14 minutes on the timer. There's no more firing going on the left side of the building.
I think we need to get in now.
Split.
Who's going
Calm me in
upstairs and
5.
who's going downstairs? He's not
I'm
going
going with
upstairs
Sockets.
by himself.
I'm going to the roof. Yeah, I'll go to the roof by myself. I'm fine.
Are you gonna
I
climb
have
the outside of
support.
the building, or are you going from the inside?
Is there a ladder outside at all? Around the building? Like when we scouted this
You're
place
not
originally?
Surprisingly, there's no ladders. You're seeing floodlights at the top to a helipad.
So I could rope it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you can try to climb up.
I'll grab and rope. Yeah, I'll actually rope it. I'd rather do that than go in the building right now. Because I just want to go directly at top, because somebody gets shoved off and I want to see what's up there.
Sure.
I will signal the team to watch the roof, just in case something bad happens.
What we're going to do then is we're going to cut back and forth between their action.
Yep.
Because this is going to be theater of the mind for the roof. All right.
Do you just want
As
to
you're
roll
climbing-
for me getting up there?
Yeah, roll in athletics for me.
I got a 4 and a 3. That's under my 9.
Damn. It's 2 successes. All right, you start climbing
2 successes.
up kind of the debris and everything. You're walking around the outside of the building. You're about a third of the way up at this point in time. Rest of the group, what are you guys doing?
Quiet weapons only.
Gotcha. I pull out a shotgun.
I will holster my gun. I don't even think I got. Didn't I say that I had?
I'll have my.
So everyone has at
my
least a
belt.
quiet weapon from a hatchet or a knife.
Yep.
Or like
Did I not
a
have a
weird-shaped
hatchet?
baseball bat.
I'll strap on my saw in the back, and I'll pull out my bow and arrow. Woohoo!
All right. Let's go.
Go ahead and follow Maul's lead into the building.
Oh, thank God.
May I suggest if we see dead revenants to It's gonna sound gross, but rub it all over you. Rub their guts and stuff all over you.
Well, it's like a scent thing, so they can't. So we don't smell favorable to the revenants.
I don't think that sounds like a bad idea.
I think that's just people are just into some weird stuff, and just they don't ask
No, it makes
questions.
sense. I've seen shit like that done before in the arena.
Right?
All right.
Like like this is Diana talking. Yes, rub it up because so they don't. It's like The Walking Dead. Okay, I'm being serious, guys.
Rubbing viscera. The problem with rubbing viscera and dead body parts on you. Revenants tend to be pretty emaciated. But if you could find one that was recently dead or something that really smells of death, the advantage is it's easier to sneak by them. It doesn't make you one of them. They're not going to ignore you, but they're going to be less prone to going after you. The disadvantage is that it gets really hard to handle weapons, reload weapons, attack, sneak, almost as if your complication range would be increased to 18. And there's always the problem where people that are not indoctrinated to the Malfini or don't have some type of chemical helper to deal with the idea of covering themselves in somebody else's skin.
Okay.
But
never mind.
you're set for it. You've dealt with this before. But people that haven't are probably going to have a hard time with it. Maybe be some repercussions.
Okay.
Let's move.
All right, let's go.
As you guys enter into the building, you see Children's Hospital written above the glass doors. Go ahead and put your characters where they're at.
You're over here next to sockets. Oh, you're leading?
Oh, shoot.
I would go this way. Because I think this is going to be easier to climb.
Okay. Make your athletics rolls. Don't tell me what they are yet. Rest of the group, you guys move in. Lucy, Pinch, where are you guys going?
I'm following wherever Maul's taking us.
Okay.
Can I? It might be too late.
Go ahead.
You know what?
7.
You know what, gang? I just don't know if it's the right thing to do to leave Vile back there. So I think I'm gonna go with him. You guys got this. I'll be right back. And okay, Matt's loud. Okay, Pinch is gonna pretend he's whispering. All right.
Yes, Matt's
So
loud.
Okay.
Matt's had to perform in front of too many people and yell at them. So I'm just like, guys, I'm gonna go with the new guy. Just because it didn't seem right to leave him behind. He also scared the
He
piss
said
out
he
of me.
got
It
it. You
really
gonna
interests
leave me and
Yes!
Chad?
You guys got it. It's
What
like
about
12
Mal,
of
your
us.
best friend?
Have a good
Timer's
time.
at 20
Sockets. You talk to me. If anything happens, I'll come running, man. Anyway, I'll see you later. And I just want to haul ass towards Frank House's guy.
Okay.
I think he's scared a little. Be inside with the remnants.
Those of you that are inside, as you look to your left, you see a security door that has claw marks on the outside of it. You see a turret in front of you that has been pretty much destroyed, and you see a revenant full of bullet holes kind of leaning over the top of it. The lights dim in this building. You see blood on the walls. You see corpses kind of litter the area. For the rest of this, until you guys get into combat, you can move as far as you'd like. You're going to tell me what skills you would like to use to get there to try to avoid attention. And then depending on your rolls, that'll determine what's going to happen in between, because this is going to be a big battle map. Once we go into combat, we're going to go turn by turn until everybody is out of combat. So move your characters when you want to go, where you want to go. In the next 5 minutes, something's going to happen. Go ahead and begin.
Okay, everyone's sticking together. Here. Maul's going to move up and look. Can he look through the door here?
Sure, roll observation. Everybody else, what are you doing while he's rolling that?
I'm gonna be on a lookout.
Nice.
Okay. Roll observation
2.
for me as well. As you're looking through the wall, you see a pile of corpses in front of the door, almost blockading the door. And what you see on the inside almost like running up to the corpses, not quite getting to the point to where they're eating it, but to where they're like trying to get past it, almost swimming through it. You see these two shamblers clawing at the corpses, trying to get through. They haven't noticed you yet, but they're trying to move the bodies out of the way to get in through the door.
Well, shit. All right. Who's next?
You also see a build. You see this in the back corner back here. You see this big. It looks like a bed that's drawn out with a big cylinder over the top of it. Like it's a big ring built around the head of that cylinder. This looks like an observation room. There seems to be a lot of high-tech equipment that's in there.
Nice. Okay. I'm assuming this guy down here is not moving.
I don't know.
Here, this one.
You're not at him. As of right now, it is not moving.
The hallway down, heading down south. It's just the turret. There's no other doors or anything there.
Heading south, you see that hallway that cuts to the left. You see the turret that's mostly destroyed, and this revenant like over the top of it. The barrel's actually through its stomach. It looks like it's stuck as it's clawing at it.
But no other doors. Just the turret down at the end of the hall, and it turns, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Cool.
You see the door to the left. That's it.
Sure. Yeah, I'll start making my way up. You know what? I want to take my bow and arrow. I want to shoot the one that's on the ground, just like right in the head. See if I can.
Roll an attack for me. Are you calling the shot?
Yeah. I'm going for headshot.
You need 2 successes.
Oh, mama! And that is 2 of them. I got a 4 and a 3 underneath my 9.
Arrow passes through, hits the skull, and you see like this poof of dust come out the side.
Oof.
As it doesn't move, doesn't react.
Old body.
That's good.
Walk up. Can I pull my arrow out?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm going to make my way
Look back at them.
behind, like following sockets, but as I move through these hallways, I'm going to look for some sort of power switch that can light up the facility so we have an easier time seeing.
Directly to your left, you see this big security door, which looks oddly similar to some of the bases that you've worked inside of.
Mm-hmm.
You notice it, you notice it almost instantly that it is. There's a key card portion for it. There's scratch marks on it, and it's got power, but it's not opening when you go to it.
All right. I'll whisper to the group, guys, on any of the bodies, check for key cards. We need it to gain access.
Sockets, check the one that you're at.
And I'm gonna walk up to sockets as well. My person won't move. Is this the same kind of a thing as this one?
While you're looking at it, what you see is you're looking at the body on the ground, correct?
No, I'm looking at this thing here.
Oh, the door?
And is it the same as,
door
as this?
It looks
yeah.
lower. It doesn't look as sturdy as the other one. It's partially pulled open. There's a bit of a gap through it. The you see it lights up, but not really noticing.
Is there a key card on this body at all? Take a look.
You're not seeing any key cards.
No key card. Nope. Shake my head, and I look down the hallway farther, past where Lucy's going.
I'm gonna peek through the gap that's in the door that you just mentioned.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an observation for me.
rolled an 8 and a 9 for observation, and my skills at a 10. So
Perfect.
2 successes.
All right. So, let's pull this up. One second, I apologize for the wait. As you're looking into the room, you see a body that's on the ground. There's some blood that's in there. You see lockers. You see what looks like tool cases almost. The door's still pretty shut. But there doesn't seem like there's any movement. The body that's been in there.
How old does the blood look on the ground?
From what
Dried,
you can notice,
brown?
it's dried. It's not fresh. Almost all the blood in this area looks dried.
Socket, help me pull this door open.
Right. And then he's gonna motion to the other two, be like, "Let's go," and I'll walk over and try to help her open the door.
Okay. You just prying it open?
Yeah. I guess as quietly as
Yeah, see
we
if
can.
it'll yeah.
As you guys grab the door and start pulling it, it opens up. You're able to look inside the room. You see boxes, lockers, manuals, a body lying on the ground. There's blood stains, and you see, when you're looking at the person on the ground, are you looking at the body? Are you checking it? Or are you just checking the area around it? What do you guys do once you
Checking
get
the body
There's no
for
movement.
key cards, movement.
Well,
Roll
she
an
does.
observation
Checking
for
the-
me.
Yeah, she does that. I'm gonna go start looking in the lockers and stuff.
Me too.
Everybody's
I'll
checking
start
the room.
looking.
Roll an observation.
2 successes, a 4 and a 6. Oh.
Also
Oh.
2 successes. 9 to 4
One
underneath my 12.
success and one big ass 20 failure.
Awesome.
Oh, no.
Fall out because I need them. To make this fun
Stop!
for
You have
guys.
too many already.
I don't.
It's 3 mini.
Is there a key card on this
As you're
body?
looking around the room, you see there's a collection of tools, what looks like an engineering set. You're able to find, it's weird, it looks like there's repair manuals for an MRI, there's repair manuals for some of the other surgical equipment, and there's a note that you find while looking around the room that says, "We've been working in the basement. We may not have a cure, but we think we have a way to fight it." That's what you see, Sockets. Lucy, I need you to roll a d6 for me.
2.
As you're looking at this body, you see both of its wrists have been slit open. You see the scalpel sitting in its left hand, and you take 2 nerve damage. As it is obvious this
Okay.
person has killed themselves while lying in this room.
2 nerve damage. Can I take the scalpel from his hand?
Sure. If I have a one-time
there was no
use
key
knife,
card.
it does 1d6 damage. You see no key card on him.
Okay.
If that's a wash up, just walk out and be like, "All right, let's go."
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, narrow out.
House.
I'm Daryl right now, baby.
What were the rolls that you got?
I got 2 successes on my climb and 1 on my stealth.
As you're climbing
And
up
I don't
the
have
building,
anything special.
You're climbing up the side of it. Pinch, I need you to roll an observation for me.
Fantastic. I have 3 successes.
You see Sid trying to be very stealthy as he's crawling up the building. Like he's moving from one position to the next using what's already there to move up. But you can see that he's hiding close up against the walls, letting the natural cover of the building where the pipes are at, where the infrastructure is built in, where there's weird trade-offs in the wall, almost as if he's covering himself, like he's done this before. But you're able to spot him as he's climbing up the building.
I would like to mimic him and climb up the building.
Roll in athletics for me. It's going to be easier.
It's
gonna go
You
so well.
Spotted him with
Fantastic.
some additional successes. So yeah,
All right.
I like it.
The
All right,
goal
one-
is definitely
one
from
success.
the road, so people can't see me. That was my goal.
Yeah, you got that. You're following him up, and it's not so much that you're faster than him, but like watching him grab things and move, you start grabbing the same things as you are directly under him.
I notice him climbing up below me.
Just like that Stallone
hell
movie.
yeah. Hell yeah.
I look down and I just...
Hey. Oh, shit.
Do I hear people when we get near the top of this? That's my first question to you. Do I hear movement? Okay.
It is. You hear the wind kind of like creeping across it. You hear... Roll an observation for me. This is going to be a difficulty 3. So
this
to hit it, you're going to need to
this would be
salvage
observation.
points.
Now I do have crowd security. Use command for observation. So if this is a movement of a group,
can use
I would
crowd
like to use
security.
that if it's...
You can use
Okay.
crowd security, yeah. You'll need 3 successes. to pass it.
So, command. 3 successes. Got +1 in this. I got a
You can use
3
salvage
and
for
a
2.
2.
What's your focus?
+1.
So you didn't roll over under your focus, correct?
A 3 and a 2, so a 2 would take me under, right? Oh, it adds to your
rolled a-
total. You're right. I apologize. That would give me a... I have an 11 for my personality with that +1.
Do you want to use a salvage point to get an additional success?
Because
Right
I
now
would have
you're
needed a
at 2
1 to
successes.
get it, right? I would have needed a 1 for additional success.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll use salvage points. A 7, so I'm under again.
As you're climbing up, it is oddly quiet. And there's it's not really quiet, but it's the kind of quiet where somebody's trying to move with the wind pushing. And there's something that sounds out of place. You don't notice it at first.
So it's like how
You hear
animals
a
move
clipping
with
sound.
wind or against wind.
Yeah, you hear a clipping sound, this metal tang. And you hear what you remember as, with 4 successes because you use a salvage point, a zip line being dropped, a rappelling line. And you hear that
Near us or where at on the building?
on the roof, from the roof itself. You hear this like faintly clipping noise, and you hear the zip line dropping down.
So it's not coming off one of the sides. It's like going into the building, it seems.
Yes. With 4 successes because you burned a salvage, yes. You know that it's not coming... It's close enough to you that it sounds like it's coming close, but you're not seeing anything on the wall that you're at, so you would assume it's off.
I do hand signals, like military hand signals to him, which not even thinking, he probably doesn't even know, which is like stop, hold, silent. And then when I get up to it, can I peer over to see where it is and like brace myself between, you know how you latch yourself in so you can hang on the rope and look across? Because if there's somebody that I can take a shot on, I am 100% going to do that.
You're looking on the roof. There's something strange about the roof. There's no stair access.
I didn't think so.
You see an elevator with 3, like what looks like almost a shed built on top, but it's like built into the construction. You see 3 doors. One of them is cracked open, and there's a little bit of light coming up from it. A little bit of smoke. And you're able to see what almost looks like an anchor point going directly into the elevator and down.
Huh.
This
Well, I'm gonna
like
scurry up.
there's no fire access up to this roof.
Yeah, there's nothing.
which
Like
is
they tore all that away, or it was all lost, or they've sealed this place up so there's no
just
access.
elevator access, and that's it.
This
That's
is
what
not
you
a
see.
medical facility. It's a fucking science lab. I'm going to belly crawl up onto it and start making my way towards it with, I think with the knife drawn and the shotgun in the other hand, just in case it's needed. I'm going to start moving towards that gap where where I heard the noise coming from. I go like this to him because everybody knows this and climb up and over.
Are you being stealthy or are you being quick? Or is your goal to cut the line before it drops down, or is your goal to not be noticed while you're getting to it? What are you doing?
No, I will run and cut the line, and if someone's there, I'll just shoot him. There won't be a question.
Roll in athletics for me. Pinch, are you following?
I'm good at this.
I was told to stop, hold, and be silent. I know what they mean. Like,
I don't know if you do. I got a 1 and a 7, which are both under.
I'll give it a few seconds, and I'll kind of peer over. It's like, hey, "Hey, can I follow now? I'm gonna follow." And I crawl over and I start belly crawling next to him.
I'm gonna move quick.
Well,
Like I
he's
get on the belly
sprinting.
crawl when I see the rope,
Okay.
and I sprint. Yeah, when I
And
notice
you
I'm out of
sprint.
time, I sprint.
You run over there and you get to the line. I need you to roll me a melee roll. With your
Melee, okay.
Yep. You made the check to get to it.
2 8s.
2 successes.
That's under.
Roll your damage.
Yep. Ooh, this is. Woo! 12, 15. And it is piercing, if that makes a difference for you.
It does.
But we said it was slashing because it's a combat knife instead of piercing.
How many successes is that for you? You got 2, right?
2. Yep, 2 successes, 15 damage.
You beat my 1 success.
Okay.
You feel the rope is still taut as you cut through it.
Like
holding
hook it
on to one
under it
side
like a
of it.
seatbelt.
Yep. And as you're holding the other side of it while you hook under it to cut it, the second you just let go and you feel it drop. And it's not that you hear a scream, but you can feel that the tension that was on that rope was still there when you cut it and dropped it.
Don't care.
You would assume that the person that was attached has fallen.
Can I see them if I look over?
What you see as you look over down the elevator shaft,
Probably
there's
killed his
fire at
uncle.
the bottom of it,
He was a dick.
and you can see a silhouette briefly before it drops to the bottom.
Well, that's one problem solved. And I'll take whatever rope is left and kind of wind it up and tuck it so I have it. And that's all I'm going to do. I look at him. I signal that there's one dead. Is there anybody else on the roof? Or is that
See
it?
Anybody else? It is oddly quiet.
I'm going to click the mic twice just to ping that it's clear. So you just hear a from the microphone, from the comm. Walkie-talkie.
Who has the microphone currently? Or the walkie-talkie?
Maul.
Chuck.
Maul, you hear it go on and off. You don't know what that means. Actually, you know what? Lucy, roll an observation for me.
Okay.
Well, me, I was
2 and a
already
3.
TC.
Oh my gosh.
2 successes.
Yes, 2 successes.
You hear the microphone click on and off from Maul's, like, from his pocket or wherever he's holding it, and you understand the signal. Somebody's just been killed. You recognize it being part of the teams, being ex-military. You know what that means when you hear it, even though you don't have the walkie-talkie on you.
Would I know that he would be needing a response, or just something that I would relate to the group?
You wouldn't think that he.
I think it's just that
response.
it's clear.
It's pretty automatic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Just
the
the roof is clear. Now.
All right. I'll relay that to the group. In a hushed whisper.
Okay. Good, because Maul was about ready to go to the walkie and ask if there was anything wrong, but he catches halfway to his lips, and you say, "That means the roof is clear." Good to know. And then he tucks it back into his into his jacket pocket. All right, come on.
How is there no entrance from here?
We've gone past the 25-minute mark. In front of you guys, you see flashing lights down the hallway as bullets are being fired. You hear this loud bang, 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 bang. And you can see flashing lights coming from around this corner. And because we hit the 25, we're actually at 40 minutes now. Some shit happens.
Shit.
Took too
I
long.
have the high ground.
So you can hear bullets being fired off.
Where on
Those
the
of
map
you
are
that
they coming
by
from?
the-
Back this way? Or are they over here now?
They are in... You hear bullets coming from over here. The rest of the group does.
Okay.
Those of you that are in this corridor, you see a pile of bodies in front of you, and you see bullets being fired off in this direction.
So,
As you're looking down the elevator house, you see flashing lights. Just basically that flash.
Where
You hear the sound of
where would
gunshots
we
going.
be then if we were above?
Above, you'd be right here. Like, this is the one that had the fire in it, right? In this area.
This?
I'll share it with the group because you'd be able to see it. Give me 1 second.
Ah, okay. That's it. Okay, so we would be like here.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Shit. I don't want to drop the fire.
Blake, would I know if were the turrets there when I was in here?
You would have been on the outside. You would have been inside the building. But you know that any of the military bases that you would have been to, the Malfini are looking at, were stuff that was left over from the CDC, which means that there were turrets. It means that there are probably RIFD chips that would be used to distinguish the people working at the facility and people trying to break entry. Malfini would normally go into like one of these areas and try to kill one of the original scientists and take either their armor or their lanyards that would have RIFDs. Those of you that are in the military would know this thing as well. Sid, you know this also. There are certain things that you can wear to stop them from firing on you.
Excuse me.
Would I know if these turrets go off on a timer every now and then? Just from hearing from the outside, if I could hear from the outside.
They're usually ran to a security system that is always on with options to turn portions of it off. And when you guys set the power and turn it back on, you guys started hearing these gunshots.
Okay.
So what we're saying is don't go that way, right? Okay.
Not yet.
Right,
as you guys are
around the
looking
other
down
way
that
then.
hall, you see a pile of bodies that's just taking in the bullets. It's almost like the turrets look at it, fire, and then go back to another part of the building.
Yeah. No, we get
It is like
turrets that way.
stacked.
Yeah. We turn around and try to go down the door or go down all the way to the turret that had the body on it. We got to do something.
Yeah, that's... All right, let's make our way.
Well, we can't go this way, so yeah.
The body directly in front of us, Blake, can I reach out and try to grab it and pull it towards us? See if it's got like a card on it or something?
The one that's lying on the ground?
Yeah.
Roll an observation for me.
1 success.
You are very lucky. As you grab it, you see its hands jump up at you to grab you. As though it was waiting. And you're able to pull back. And it stands up. You guys get the first action on it.
I'm gonna pull out my pistol. Yep.
Shoot it in the face. I got my bow and arrow.
Well, bow and arrow, is that close or medium?
Oh, poop. That's a
within
medium
reach.
range one.
Yeah, so you have to get you need 3 successes to hit it. It's 2 outside.
I'll go ahead and I'll spend a fallout. Give me 4 successes.
Roll your damage.
Straight. 2 damage, 1 effect.
Okay. Look at its armor. You end up shooting at it, and you see it travel through the jaw. It's still standing. It's looking more messed up than it was before. Rest of the party that's by it, what are you guys doing?
All right, Maul's gonna come around this way. He has his, and he's just gonna bring his spiked pipe right down on its head.
Roll. So you're gonna use your minor action to remaneuver within close range, getting within reach.
Yep.
Put you right there. Go ahead and roll your attack for melee.
Nice. Is that 2 successes?
You hit. Roll your damage.
3d6. Oh, son of a...
Are you adding your brawn into that as well? Because your brawn's what?
My brawn is 10.
So it should be 5d6 with that weapon.
Okay.
Complication for your weapon is 18, if I remember correctly.
I did not. I both of my dice were under. So a 1, a 3. That means nothing. A 5 and a 5. So
You
that's
bring it
4
down,
damage
you
with 2
slam it
effects.
Into its skull, bringing it past its vigor rating. It collapses on the ground. The bolt is shattered. That was in it. But it's dead. Not making any noise. You guys didn't make any noise when killing it.
No, no card on it. Right. Oh.
There was a card on there. There was not a card on
Nope.
it.
No card.
Dang.
Let's go.
All right.
All right.
Down the hallway we go.
Move to where you want to go. Make any rolls that you want for where you're moving to. You guys can move as far as you want. Wherever you end up is going to be where I put the reveal for.
Oh shoot.
Go there and start making our way down.
Cool. You guys see the security door next to you. You see the zombie or the revenant that's sitting on the turret, kind of clawing at it. It's not paying any attention to you guys. You hear the firing going off in the background, and you guys actually see behind you. You see the door starting to press a little bit as the revenants that were in there, hearing the noise for the other machine guns firing, start kind of clawing at the door. As of right now, the door's still in place. The bodies are still in place. Everything looks good. On the roof, you see the flashing light coming from down the elevator shaft. What do you guys do?
Look, we can climb down, but ain't gonna be an easy way back up with the fire down there. Now I'm assuming we can climb down and kind of swing out onto the first floor. Does that look what
the fire's
this person was gonna
super low? Like it looks like the
okay.
fire that's at the bottom. It's like it's way
in the basement.
The ideas that you had about this kind of confirmed that it's in the basement. The fire's really, really low. It looks like it was man-made, and it almost looks like it was put in there in case anything falls down the elevator shaft.
Yeah,
like it's pretty low.
So no elevator in it, right? It's just a shaft. The elevator's been
Yep.
taken apart, or the roof's
Just
gone.
a
We don't
shaft.
see anything. There's not.
You see the elevators next to it, like you see there are two areas that are next to it.
Pulled
that
it
have
out.
Elevators, but they're not.
Is there cables left, or is there ladders in here? Because usually next to an elevator, there's ladders.
There's ladders in the one that you're looking at currently. Let me just pull this up so you guys can see it, because you would see this.
I'm like,
from the
this guy's a
roof.
moron. Didn't use the
At the
ladder.
very top, there's like doors,
Two more. Yeah.
and when you're looking at them, they are sealed, like they are welded shut at the top.
Yep.
It looks like this door that you're looking through has been cut to go down. The other.
This is
two
how
have
they
been
entered.
Completely welded shut. Yep.
This is the point of entry. If the ladder in there looks good, I point to Pinch and point to the ladder. Let's go meet them. You first, so I can cover.
You're
You're
muted, Matt.
muted. Perfect
I know.
silence.
I'm
That
so
is the
sorry.
best.
I
That
did
is
my
perfect.
best.
It's exactly
I
the
was
level
told-
of audible tone that Pinch needs right now.
Does it echo when I start talking to him in the elevator? Okay. I get on the ladder. And I start walking down, being quiet.
I'll follow him and I'll watch the top while he's watching the descent.
Are you going all the way to the fire, or are you going down to the first level?
I'm gonna go to the first floor to come out where they are.
Okay. You guys start
I look at my
climbing down.
watch. Do I know about the timer for the turrets?
You would have heard the firing going off.
Okay, I would wait until like one cycle goes and then exit in case there's one in that room.
Yeah. As
That's
you
my
guys get
concern.
down to the door and you start looking out, I'm not going to make you guys roll for it. You kind of peer your head out and you see these turrets are cycling. You see one directly next. Let me just pull this up to the elevator itself. You see one on the other side. They're not pointing towards you guys. They're pointing down the hallway. When it rotates out, it doesn't quite get to you. So you know you'd be able to work on either one. But what you can see is that the door far down the hallway from where you're at. Let me just pull this up so you guys can see it. Because you would see it from the area that you're at. You see the door starting to press. And there's something weird that you notice, that there is this revenant right here is almost waiting outside of the line of fire, just outside of the range.
They're learning. Great. Well, they're not dumb. They're not like zombie dumb, right? Like they actually have semi-intelligence.
Revenants tend to have some intelligence left of their former bodies. They'll move towards sound, but it's one of those things where if enough of them fall down, they're going to sit and kind of wait. and you can see the bodies of some that have just died recently. And you
They
see the
move
corpse
towards.
pile.
They move towards sound.
Normally they do. These ones are learning.
Do I have? Can I take like a spent shell casing and flick it in front of the turret? Like the one over here to see if it goes after it?
Are you doing anything to the shell casing before you throw it?
Just enough so it tinks when it hits over there. Like just like an empty like rifle shell casing, like a
Yeah. You throw it. Go ahead and
just
roll.
ping
Actually, you
and
don't
see
need
if
to
it
roll
goes
for
after it. What do you want me to
Dustin,
roll for that?
You throw it. You don't need to roll at all.
Oh,
You hit
Oh,
it.
okay.
Nothing happens.
they're not that stupid.
Oh, I have an idea. Oh no! A mere prey. I hope no one comes and gets me. Does it start coming? Does it start coming over?
Nope.
Damn it.
Hey, it didn't work.
Actually, you would see this revenant moves forward.
Which one moves forward? I turned away. I'm sorry.
I lean in. I'm like,
Shot
why
at
do they keep you
this-
around?
You start making
I'm
that
really
noise,
good at
these things
surviving.
start
It's weird.
running at you. And as they're running forward, you see the turrets go off and just riddle them with bullets as they fall to the
okay.
ground.
Hey, it worked.
Well, all right.
It's almost like I found my weakness and I made it my strength.
And what you notice is these revenants are
Point
fast.
for you.
They covered a
Point
lot
for
of
you.
ground very quickly. Go ahead, Maul.
Should
Would
we
we
tell the
have would we have heard Pinch be going, "Oh no, I am mere prey."
group?
Between the firing and everything, you wouldn't be able to make it out. Observation test would be a 4. If you want to roll for it, you can.
No, I would. It's
Well, you need a
impossible
4.
for me to make.
Okay. All right, back to the other group. Or, sorry, go ahead, House. Pinch.
No, I was just gonna say they're that way. I'm gonna point, and then I'm gonna go this way. You go to them. You
What
go
about
to
the
them.
turrets. Turrets.
I'm gonna work on the turret. Can this turret here, is it mounted, bolted, sitting? How is
The one
this
that's
set
on the
up?
right
The
is
one that's here.
Bolted to the ground. But
Okay.
from the area that you guys are entering in, you've got access to the control panel. They obviously built it so that somebody that could operate it would be sitting behind it or to the side of it. It
That's
is meant to cover that whole area. So
that's what
you
I'm
have
looking
enough
for.
movement to get to either one to try to work on it. You can see that
Can
it's
he
plugged in,
scoot?
it's
Can he
hardwired to
scoot
the system.
behind? Can he scoot
Yeah.
behind and follow this here and be safe?
Yeah, you both could. The angle that you guys are at, you guys
yeah.
could scoot behind it.
I have a different plan for the turret, but yeah, go. I will. I have something I want to do with the turret when we come back to me.
Cool. You guys are gonna start
I
moving
follow
there?
orders.
Pinch, are you following him, or are you staying in the elevator?
I do what he asked me to do. I go around it. And I go to my group.
Yeah, go to the group.
Go to my group.
Are you
Go to
coming
my
this
group.
way, around the
This way,
back,
mine,
or where are you
here.
going?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak out this way.
All right, cool. As you get to about right here, you hear the gears of the turret moving towards you.
Oh shit! I would like
Do
to
you back
dive
up,
back.
or do you keep running forward? There you go.
I dive back.
Find its range inadvertently for where it can rotate.
Fuck!
I'll have to
I walked the wall like you. Okay,
Yeah, I had
I'll
to
stay
see
here.
where it could see to. Thank you.
Oh. I'm always just
Rest
bait.
of the group. What are you guys doing?
I think we'd be making our way towards the turret that's stuck on a man.
Move your characters where you want to go to. I will reveal the area based on where you guys end up.
Okay.
Don't be shy.
Are you talking? I think you're muted. We can't
Like
hear
the
you.
one that's stuck. The one that's stuck on the turret. Is it still moving?
It's like the turret's trying to move, but it's not doing anything. It's just sparking.
No. The revenant on it.
Oh, it's still stuck on the turret. It's like swinging at the turret itself. And there's this very
I'll move-
audible click, click, click over and over
Uh,
again.
I move forward and I take a shot at it.
Arrow?
Yep. 2 successes.
Yep. You hit it. Roll your damage.
Oh, 3 damage, and all 3 of them are effects.
Goes limp as you hit it, as it's already taken damage. It's
I just
stuck to
take
the turret.
I take the bow and I'm like, cool. Start sneaking up.
Cool.
Maul's going to kind of turn around and be like, good shot.
I know.
Maul's going to come up
Sockets,
and like get
I want you to
behind
add
the
a
turret.
+1 to your morale.
Baby!
Nice. It's going to be used to counteract nerve damage. It is temporary. All right. Where do you move to, Maul? Right there?
He's now
As you were
now
looking-
moving behind the turret, and if the Revenant goes limp, he's going to search the Revenant to see if actually, as he goes up, he's going to give it a quick smack in the head just to make sure it's dead.
Okay.
And then he's going to search the body.
As you're searching the body and kind of check everything, nothing. It is limp. There's no lanyard.
Come on.
It makes sense. It wouldn't shoot at it if it had it.
You also have to remember the Malfini has been in here trying to take them all.
Shit. Yeah. Good point.
Can we turn?
Now, as
Yeah, one of
Maul's
them.
behind, as Maul is behind the turret, he wants to kind of scoot over here and see if he can actually see what's like up and where the turret is. The turret trying to shoot still? He wants to see where it's trying to shoot.
The turret moves kind of to face the thing, and you hear it click, 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 click. And as you look down, there's no more ammo. It's also on a guide path where it can't move
Oh, perfect.
all the way. Looks heavily damaged.
Perfect.
Okay. What's ahead?
You see a hallway.
Oh, okay. So it's looking at a wall.
It's looking, as you're watching the barrel, it looks like it's focusing right here.
Maul's going to see if he can just take his hatchet that he has, and he just wants to cut the cables real quick, just so it stops making noise.
Okay, roll melee
Wait.
for me.
What?
Roll
Are
melee.
you sure
I mean,
you
he's-
want to do that? I mean, it might
Well,
be
it's-
good to have that in case the Revenants go after that noise instead of us, if we have to run out of here.
All right. Puts the hatchet back in his belt. All right, let's move forward then. He's
New
gonna.
arrow.
All right, move where you want to go.
Maul's gonna like if there's any window. Is it just a straight hallway? Any windows?
Straight hallway.
All right. He's gonna.
Hallway.
I'm assuming this is fire.
Yep. You can move as far. While you guys are deciding where you want to move to, because it's a little bit weird for any kind of TTRPG, we're going to cut back to Pinch and the Incredible Sid. What are you guys doing? You've got the...
Can I reprogram this thing or turn it on a timer so that we can get by?
As you're looking at it, you can turn it off. You see that there's a power switch that connects it. If you hit the manual switch,
Would
that'll
that-
turn it off.
Will he get shot by the other one?
On later. You see that there is a pretty steep line of fire there. You have the sneaking suspicion that if you remove quick enough, because it's on a pacing path, when it's
It's not
looking,
worth that risk.
which takes about it's a slow pace. It's about 15 seconds. You have a
So if we
sneaking
wait until it
suspicion
goes one way, he could sync up and run through.
that you would be able to run to the pile of bodies, but you'd have to crawl through that pile to get into that.
You'll be
hallway.
fine. All right,
Perfect.
Pinch.
Right.
Well, actually,
I
I would look
completely
at you and
believe
go, what is your name?
Oh, no one's ever asked me this. It's Pinch, but I have a full. So,
Whatever you
It's
want me to call you,
Winston?
man.
well, I mean, I've been working on these different things. Like, if I'm like this alpha character, I think I should be called JR, which is my middle name.
Contemplating if I want him
but
to
if
run while
I'm
the
thi-
count is the wrong
Everyone calls me Pinch because my last name is Pinchthrop. It's a silly thing.
horrible
My
name.
Gram calls me Win-Win, because I call her Gram Gram. She calls me Win Win because my first name is Winston. And then yeah.
Sid, you hear that? You hear him say that name, Win Win,
Yeah.
and you've heard of the clan that's out in Anaheim.
Oh,
That
okay.
is led by
Not Anaheim.
a very destructive older lady that she tends to dote upon Win Win.
What?
And it
Why?
sticks in the
Why are
back of
you all
your
the way
head.
out here? Aren't you? Your grandmother or whatever is from Anaheim, correct?
Oh, you know about Meemaw?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
psychotic.
yeah, she's intense lady. Intense lady. You can
You got
see.
none of that in you, did you?
I did my best. You know,
Cool.
we're just
You should
born who
probably
we are.
go
Right?
right now. And I'm going to make the time so
shit.
when he runs, he's got space. Trying to cut the conversation off with him as quickly as possible. And I will turn off my gun as he goes, just so he's not dodging too.
Pinch, you run to the bodies.
Yep. And dive.
Climbing.
Move your character to the bodies. We're gonna have a little bit
Oh.
of fun. As
Or
you're
whatever
climbing
we just
through,
rolled.
you just drag your person over to here. Where is it? Right here.
Did I make it?
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay.
Not
We're gonna
under
have
the
a lot of
bodies,
fun. You
over me,
make it,
weirdo.
You make it to the bodies. You make it to the bodies. He's giving you enough time to get to there. I need you
Scrooge
to roll.
McDuck.
You can have a choice, either resistance or discipline.
Oh,
As
discipline.
you're climbing through this pile of bodies. How many successes do you get?
I rolled a 1 and a 7, and I have 2 XP, so 4. And
So you get focus, so that'd be 2, that'd be 3. Because you got your
3,
focus
okay.
is 1, so 3.
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, focus.
As you're
is 1,
climbing
3, yeah.
through it, you're like remembering Shaun of the Dead. You're thinking of 28 Days Later. Doesn't even fucking bother you.
Saw Platoon.
You
one
have a
time,
choice
too. It was
here.
Great.
As you're climbing through, and you get out the other side, you relatively unscathed, no nerve damage, but you have an option with the number of successes you rolled. Do you want your character covered in blood as he crawls out, or very little blood? What do you prefer?
Oh, I'm gonna say very little blood. I'm gonna go very little blood.
Cool. You climb out, you see blood all over you, you're able to wipe it off. You feel good. No nerve damage, no issues. You're set.
Your turn. Sid, your turn.
I'm not-
Sid.
Turn it back on.
Wait, what?
I'm going to go towards the other gun to see what's down the hallway.
Okay.
Like, as he looks back, I'm over here. Like, I'm out of sight.
Why are you?
Right here.
Yeah, I'm going to go, like, slide behind the gun and get in this corner. So
As
I
you
can
look
check
down the
this gun,
hallway-
but I mostly want to see this way.
Both of these guns are in really good condition.
Like,
Roll an
maintained.
observation for me if you'd like.
Sure. I got 1 success.
There's a lot of ammo in the boxes for these guns. It's not
Someone
really been
resupplies
maintained.
these.
There hasn't been a lot of usage. Right here
How?
is a feeling you get.
I
You
look
see
down
the
at this one. Is
door?
it bolted?
Oh yeah, it's bolted to the ground. And you see the door bulging as you hear like a clanking noise coming from this area.
And they're going to be walking into it. I am going to... Is there a way to program a timer onto this thing before it turns back on instead of an on and off?
Roll wild tech for me. Or wonder tech.
Ooh. I wish my buddy was here. I can do... I'm good at engineering. Because I have
Oh, you need
natural
help with wild
engineering,
tech?
but
I'm good with wild tech.
You can roll
Hey, that's
engineering
okay.
if you
Oh.
want.
Well, wild tech,
gonna be
wild tech.
different.
I got a 5. I got a 5 and an 8 for wild tech. Both are under. 8 is exactly what I need. 5 is under. At least it's not 2 20s again.
As you're looking at the powering for this device, you realize there is a couple wires that are exposed. You can cut them to turn it off and then reconnect it. And you know that it has about a 3-second update before it'll power on and start firing. It looks as though you could manually control it for when it fires if you were to cut that wire. Just directly
And
into
turn
the
it on
CPU.
and off.
Yeah. You know that you'd have to sit there and wait to do it because you don't have the tools on you currently to build a remote switch for it.
I do have a watch, though.
Yeah, if you wanted to use a watch to break down the to put it on a timer,
I need it though for the timer.
It might
no, I don't
want to
waste it. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste it. Yeah, it's not worth it. I'd be better off just shutting it off. And that door is bulged.
Yep.
And something came from down there once already. And there's dead bodies, so things are moving from there. I'm actually going to grab the walkie-talkie, and I'm going to click it on and say, Sid here. I don't know where you are in the building, but these creatures are coming from the southwest corner. I have a turret here that I could turn off, and I'm sending your talkative one your way. Mr. Win-Win.
Hey, ask about sockets. I want to kind of lean over the corner of the wall. It's like, hey, ask about sockets. Is he okay? Is Maul good?
You yell to him so he can hear it. You hear this large thunking sound as the door right here. Just hit that. Pushes out farther.
This one does? Here?
Yep, right there.
There. I look at you and and yell at him and flag him to leave. And I'm like, there is something coming out of this door. And I'm gonna line up with my rifle and kind of see those boxes that are there? I'm gonna kind of line up off the boxes, set my rifle down and get ready so that the turret and I can do work if it's necessary. And I'll keep the walkie-talkie next to me if I need to talk to him.
Copy. Rest of the group, what are you guys doing? You have some actions to take.
Well, we went down that hallway.
Stealthing. For sure.
Yeah, we're very
Rest of you
stealthy.
guys move where you want to go.
I also want to be
Based
on the
on where you're
lookout.
at.
I want to always be looking towards the back, to make sure nothing is running up on us from behind.
Okay. Perfect. It's a good move. It's going to make everybody else's observation checks a lot lower. Right fucking choice. Move your characters to where you want to be.
On the map, it shows there's some space between the wall and the
It might just
fire.
be here.
Or no, that's a full wall with the
My
fire.
headphones were unplugged. I apologize for my poor choices. This break is brought to you by Slit Lid's inability to use technology. What'd you say, Adam?
The fire. That's a solid wall right there to the left of it. Correct? Right
Yeah. When you see that fire that's going there, it's embers for the most part. It's sparking up every
Okay.
once in a while, but there is a solid wall
All right.
there.
All right. Perfect. Yeah. So I'm just behind Maul. I'm a badass bowman now, so I got my bow ready.
Those of you that are up by that area, roll a stealth for me. So we're looking at Lucy. We're looking at Maul, and we're looking at sockets.
Stealthy.
What is mine? Whew. One success.
Oh damn. No.
It was
Nothing.
a 9 and a 17.
Nope. I needed to roll a 9, and I got a 10 and a 17.
As you guys are kind of sneaking up there, you see tables that have been pushed up. And you're looking at the door, and you actually see what looks like a nurse who is almost walking in circles right in the middle of the room. You see tables that have been pushed up against the doorway. You see that most of the doorway has been covered, meaning it would be very difficult to move through this area. And you can see off to the corner a little bit on the left, something covered in military gear. It's hard to tell with the area that you're at, or the sight lines that you have without stepping into the room.
But in order to step into the room, we would need to remove those.
All over the tables.
Okay, so can I make an observation check on the nurse? Is she infected? Or does she just look like she's insane?
Roll some dice for me.
Observation, go. Oh, an 18 and a 5, so that is one success.
This is Silent Hill. This is not one of the greatest games ever made. This is Kings of Dirt. Infected as fuck. Goddamn revenant in the middle of the room. Just kind of circling.
All right.
Sockets. Do you think you get a shot from here?
Give it a shot, Legolas.
As you're aiming, there's a lot of cover in here. Without stepping into the room, you know it's going to be a hard shot. I can tell you what the difficulty is. If you'd like to use salvage points, you can. Without being in the room itself, with all the chairs and tables stacked, it is a incredibly difficult shot.
Can I use a salvage and one of those momentum?
Of course. Yeah.
Yep.
Salvage, you want 2 natural successes, or do you want additional dice for damage?
I'll do 2 successes. I'll do that.
Okay. Roll your dice.
And I'll use a momentum. Hot mama! So it's a good thing I put... Oh, no, I did not. Damn it. I was super excited.
Lie and say you did.
Because I rolled 2 2s, which is 2 additional ones, so a total of 4 successes.
All right, you got an additional momentum. Do you want to use that for damage? Or do you want to keep it?
Yeah, I'll use that one for damage.
Go ahead and roll your damage plus an additional d6.
Oh, 2, 4, 6, 7 damage, 1 effect.
You fire the shot. The angle's kind of tough, but you wait until she's almost swinging and dancing and turns her head up, and you fire and manage to catch her on the bottom of the chin directly up to the brain. And she drops and hits the ground. And as she hits the ground, you see, almost to the noise of it, this thing rush over to her.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, what is that?
From the revenants you've seen before. It's lower crouched. It almost looks like it have armor plating on it. And the armor seems to have this weird... almost like it's got military markings on it. And it's fast. It's very fast.
What's it doing to her? Can we tell what it's doing to her? Is it trying to repair her?
When
or
that
trying
body
to
hit the ground, it
eat
ran
her?
directly over to it. The second it heard the noise, it sprinted faster than most things you've ever seen directly to it. And you hear this like chittering and a raking noise from it as it starts pawing at the body. And its eyes turn up. It's your guys' turn. Got one more action and we're going to cut to the group by the elevator.
I feel like...
I don't
Yeah,
like
that looks like some kind of a sentry. It's got armor. It's sensitive to sound. There's no way we're getting past that.
Unless you want to use a big boom boom.
It's going to attract all the revenants.
They know we're here. Might as well light her up.
Oh, we're here. Unless I got a plan. What if we make a little bit of noise and if it comes through Maul, you just try to swing down and catch it in the head?
Maul's gonna prepare to, if that thing starts coming over and through this room, he's gonna smash.
I'm gonna. Can I move?
Yeah. You guys
I'm
are
gonna
in combat.
I'm gonna move to right over here. I'm gonna take out my pistol because we're about to make some noise anyways, and I'm just gonna give Chuck some cover.
All right. Alice, what are you doing?
Do I hear them from where I'm at?
Yeah. You hear the of the arrow traveling off. You hear the clunk of a body.
Fucking badass.
Do you move toward him, or do you stay where you are currently?
I stay where I'm at, but do I hear their conversation about the plated armor?
No. Too
Okay,
far
great.
away.
Then I stay where I'm at, but I keep looking back to make sure they're okay.
All right.
Anything coming
Those of
down
you
the
on
hallway?
the elevator. Travel down here at the guns. Pinch, what are you doing? You see a dead body in front of you as you claw through that area. The corpse that was on the ground previous, you see there's an arrow stuck through its head. A lot of damage to it. Where do you go?
Do I see footprints? Perhaps bloody footprints
Not really.
around that area? No? Okay, well then I would like to go right here.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go right here,
Alright.
and I want to check inside this room up here. This one here.
As you're looking at the room itself, it looks like it's been pried open already. You see markings and everything. You're able to see there's some notebooks, there's some tools, there's
Ooh,
some
tools.
repair manuals.
Ooh!
It looks like it's been scavenged already.
Oh. Can I'm gonna snag the repairman and tools, the repair manuals and tools, and I kind of want to run around the corner over here and kind of toss them at Franca. So toss them at Sid. It's like, hey! First,
I'm like Sid
first
with
the
a
repair
sniper
manual.
rifle.
Oh my god.
First the repair manual. It's like, I got
As you
some.
run
I
to
got
the
the tools. Do
Pile
you
of
need
bodies
these?
and toss the stuff. I need you to roll in athletics for me to see how far those things go.
Pinch is
I'm not
like
going
that
again if it
puppy
doesn't
that just
matter.
Never go. Go in. Go
This
home.
is
Go.
What
They
am
can
I
sit in the
rolling?
middle of the
Athletics.
fucking room. I'm not going
Athletics?
for it.
Oh, hell yeah.
fair.
That is 2 successes.
You toss them, and you hear as they hit the ground, the door bust open.
Oh. Inch.
And you see this thing
First I
covered
shoot
in
Pinch,
armor.
then I shoot the things down the hall.
I think that is the
Tossing
bigger
around
danger.
the corner.
Ugh.
And you see this thing. You would see this, Frank House. This thing
Is
leaps
there 2 of them?
Uh-oh.
forward up to you.
Oh.
Covered in armor.
Can I take a
No,
shot?
no.
Pinch
Roy,
what you do.
yeah, you can take a shot. You can take a shot because you were waiting.
So I was been aiming and waiting. Is there anything for aiming in this game?
So if you're using your brace action or your aiming action, it's going to decrease the difficulty to hit by 1. So you can call a shot if you're aiming for its head. You need 1
Head.
success at that point to hit it. Okay.
All right, and I'm good at this. So I have a focus of 1 in it and a +3 in firearms.
Okay.
I got a natural 1 and a 19.
Hell yeah, you did.
3 successes. Or 2 successes. Which means you have a momentum. You can use that for an additional damage.
Yes, I would like to use it for additional
Go ahead and
damage.
roll your damage, and then add an additional d6 to that damage.
So I do 6d6 base, so I'll be doing 7d6, correct?
Exactly.
All right. These roll forever. So 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'll roll
So
my
what you
other
wanna
one.
look at is roll your damage dice, your d6s, and you want to tell
Yep.
me your 1s, your 2s, your 5s, and your 6s. 3s and 4s don't count.
And 5s and 6s
Okay,
only
so
count
three
as 1 damage.
3 6s,
Okay.
2 5s, 1 4. But I can re-roll d6s equal to rank. I'm going to re-roll my 1.
No, you want to re-roll your 3 or 4.
Really? Not the 1? Because the 1s are bad.
No,
You said,
1
oh, no, they're
counts as
good.
Damage. 1s are good, 2s
Gotcha.
are good, 3s and 4s are bad.
So I'm
5
gonna
and
re-roll a
6s are
4.
perfect. Okay.
And my 4 becomes a 5.
Oh, damn.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
You've got 6 damage. What's the effects for that weapon?
Unforgiving 1 and Vicious 1.
Nice. So you do additional 3 damage. That's 9. You do 9 vigor. This thing jumps at you as you fire at it, and you see the bullet travel right through its right eye. And it hits the ground.
That's what I was looking for.
And most things that would be dead would be killed immediately. And it humps down to the ground. And you see it turn at you, half of its head gone, viscera dripping from its mouth. And its claws go up. And with that, we're going to go to our break.
Does this
As they're
Gatling
lined up
gun
with-
not work? I'm like elbowing the damn thing.
Check the manual.
So you heard it. This is considered an elite. You've knocked
Did you
half
just tell
of
me to
its
check
life
the
away.
manual?
I threw it to you. Check for the,
All right. We'll be back in
Back in a few minutes.
8.5, 9 minutes. Yeah, we'll be back soon.
That's good.
Give me all your gold, I would have got you. You're making a big mistake, pal. Yeah, why's that? Because I control the power of the universe.
If the atmosphere at your table is less than impressive,
That doesn't normally happen.
you may find it hard to create those magic moments your players crave. Lucky for you, Sirenscape is available for download on your mobile device.
Doctor!
Now that's impressive.
First time! Every time.
Go to Sirenscape.com today to download your free trial and get the right sound for your tabletop games. And don't forget to check out Sirenscape in action every Friday night on Dragons and Things.
Great and mighty Dark One, hear my summons. Bring plague and misery unto this wretched world, and be born again in the blood of this unworthy servant.
What are you guys doing in here?
Huh? Nothing.
I thought you said no one was at home.
Nobody's supposed to be home. Wendy, get out of here.
No. Why are you wearing dresses?
This is not
There's a pentagon on the wall.
That's a pentagram.
That's a pentagon.
It's a pentagram.
Gone.
Pentagram.
Gone. It's a pentagon that has to have a star to be a pentagram. Are you guys forming a cult?
We are summoning a god of pain and destruction to rain misery on my stupid stepdad for being a total boner.
Sick.
And Kyle Bates, because he ruined the next season of Game of Thrones for me when I specifically told him I hadn't read the books.
Douche.
Is there gonna be a human sacrifice?
Yes.
No.
What?
Whatever. I'm in.
You can't
No.
just be in. Like, there's a whole process.
Let me in your cult. I'm gonna tell Leonard about the time I caught you trying on my bras in my room.
What?
What?
No.
Wait, that's not how you do that, is it? Let me in your cult, or I'll tell Mom that you used her candles for a satanic ritual.
No. Go back to the part about him trying
that
to
didn't
bras.
happen.
In season 4 of Game of Thrones, Tyrion and
You can be in the cult.
What?
Thank
No,
you.
she cannot be in the cult.
Definitely in the cult now. Thank you.
Gonna put up with this?
I do have a knife in my hand.
She does have a knife. It's a good point.
Okay, God. Everyone gather. You're gonna cut your hand and give an incantation to the dark void.
Oh, dark monster thing. Bring sadness. You know what? This is dumb. Can we get to the part with the human sacrifice?
There's no human sacrifice.
Dude.
What? You have to have like a fatted calf
Yes.
or a unicorn.
Why are you agreeing with her?
Or a virgin.
Absolutely.
We can use Leonard.
No, you can't use me. Guys, I'm totally not a virgin, all right?
You're not a virgin.
I've done the sex.
Describe it in detail.
There's two of
Step
us.
one.
Step one, man loves a woman. And then
I'll take that. And plus, this one was trying to browse in my room. Pretty sure still a virgin.
We could kill Alan.
And we can kill Alan.
Kill Alan!
No, we're not killing anybody. Cut your hand, put blood in the bowl. No more fun.
Wait. Did one of you already use this?
No.
Because I would bet money that one of you is a leper.
This is why I didn't want her to be in the cult.
I didn't want her in the cult.
I don't want you in the cult.
It's not your cult.
It is now.
You know what? Fine. I don't want to do this anymore. There is no cult. No cult.
Leonard? You're a nightmare.
I'm a hero. I just saved the entire world from your evil cult.
What? Okay, good.
My dad needs his bowl. No cult.
Be done. Leonard!
Excuse me.
You're a nightmare.
I'm a nightmare? I just saved the world from your evil cult. Get out of here. Get out of here.
My dad needs his bowl and his letter opener. I'm gonna get that back.
I'll get it to you. I'll see you later. Tuesday. You got white
Your
stuff.
friend sucks.
Are you okay?
I'm so sorry about the
Are you
wax.
all right?
Fine.
Oh my
I'm
god.
so sorry.
There are legends of a mighty forge where the greatest tabletop weapons are smithed by expert crafters from the finest of materials. Only the strongest of adventurers may wield such relics. Weapons and armor forged from the strongest metals. Mystic foci for the forces of fate, carved from the finest stones. And unique treasures that cannot be found anywhere else in the realms. But beware, the forces of evil may find dark and powerful relics of their own in the online armory. Arm yourself with these gaming relics and equipment to take your tabletop adventures to exciting new dimensions. Go to NorseFoundry.com now to arm yourself with the finest weapons in the realms. Every day, millions of people face heartbreak in the form of a silent killer. I'm talking about character death. I'm talking about malicious dice. Failed saving throws, critical misses, failed skill checks. Malicious dice can strike any character at any time, and the results are devastating.
I only got to play Celestia for one session. I kept failing. Roll after roll after roll. And then I got eaten by an aberration in the dark. I couldn't roll anything above a 5. The dice just...
Diana's tragic story is far from unique. The time to do something about malicious dice is now. And Tabletop Loot knows how to help. They're providing quality, affordable dice jails and shipping them to players in need across the nation. Go to tabletoploot.com today and order a dice jail for yourself and anyone you feel may be threatened by malicious dice. These safe, secure, and humane facilities will keep your tabletop safe from the kind of dice that don't care who they hurt. But it's not about giving up on your dice. Rehabilitation is possible for many of these viciously low rollers, thanks to Dice Jail's tabletop reintegration plans. It's time to stand up for our characters.
It's time to put malicious dice where they belong.
Another beautiful fucking day, right? We're in the middle of it. We're in the thick of it. Shit's going wrong, and all of our friends are going to die. The people we truly care about are gonna get fucked up. Isn't it goddamn delightful? Even with a babysitter. We're still 2 hours into the stream, and they haven't included the hospital. You know, with moments like these, I tend to remind myself that there's no kind of help like self-help, and this crew is definitely not it. A little bit warm. Let's try this again. So, we're gonna play a little game. Chat. We're gonna start a brand new timer. Chat gets asked one question, and I'll answer it for the rest of the crew. Don't fuck it up. What kind of gifts do you think our party would need to know? What kind of help do you think they're really going to need? What kind of bullshit is going to keep them alive? What do you think? Rocket launcher is not a question, that is a word that I can barely read because I'm from Wyoming. Try again. Let's bring our crew back in. Talk with chat just for a bit. We'll go from there. Second season grenade launcher. Graham. All right. We're gonna play a little game. You guys are like an hour behind where I thought we'd be at, because when I tell you can move as far as you want and just roll for it, I'm like expecting you to fucking roll bike and take advantage of the game. This game is built for you to win. Be brave. Be strong. Be adventurous. That being said, each of you get to ask one question. And the sake
Hold
of
on a
moving this
minute.
forward faster.
Hold on a minute. You said we can be brave and we'll survive, and you launched an armored zombie at me. I think I made the wrong choice by letting Pinch be with me.
Hey, he's got one arm, and you've got a turret that's aimed at him. It'll be his turn.
It ain't working yet.
Just give it a moment.
I was trying to help because
Uh-huh.
you had some trouble with your wild
You
tech.
climbed through
and I
a
had
body pile,
manual.
and now you're climbing back through the body pile.
Well, I was just
I
throwing
made my
over,
wild tech.
like around the corner, as best like a frisbee. Mima could be a
Hate you.
secret weapon.
All right.
No Mima.
All of you get to ask one question. You get some. You get some advice, some gifts. Sock, let's start with you.
Me? What question do I want? Can I have my my grenade launcher back now?
Fuck no. Moving on.
Damn it! All right.
Wendy.
Would she, in her military knowledge, know and recognize this armored thing?
Yeah. Looks like ex-military
All right.
personnel. Looks like the armor has an RFD chip built into it, meaning that the turrets that you guys have faced probably wouldn't fire upon it.
Cool, fun, great, excellent.
Pinch.
I don't have any questions. I think I'm perfect the way I am. And I think I'm good.
Is there a bowl of Cheerios here that he can be eating?
Really these smalls.
All right.
I don't have anything.
Alice.
You're muted.
She passes as
Happens
well.
after break. She'll be
All
back.
right.
Don't you speak for the lady.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We'll
Now
come back
she's
to this
frozen.
moment.
Perfect.
Looking
She's
at
so
this.
angry
Time
that
Adam
you,
will ever
that
get
you
this.
spoke for her that she froze. She's frozen in
That's
anger.
It makes
She's
sense.
angry.
She's so angry. Oh.
There we go. Alice, what's up?
Okay.
There you go.
I don't know why every time. Would I know from my training these revenants and how to get rid of those chips if I knew them when I was back in the day?
Yeah. Kill them. Take their armor. Then turrets won't fire on you. They're basically, when you look at them, they're like shamblers, but they are the next step up. They're people that have a much stronger will, individuals that have a higher immune response or were more slowly infected. They are stronger, faster, more intelligent.
So steal their jackets, pretty much.
If you can kill them and take their armor, because it looks like they're all ex-military, there's a good
might as
chance
well.
those turrets would fire on you.
Great.
They're fast. Maul.
With what Sid has told us, knowing that the Malfini are moving up, does he having the idea that we just need to get the fuck out of here? Is it better? Does he know that it's better to stay, or just leave, cut losses, and start
Is your
getting out of
question
here now?
if you should stay or leave?
Yes.
All right, as your free answer to that free question, there's some really good shit here. Be super useful, but I mean, running's always an option too. How long you want to live? Do you want to live forever, kid? Do you want to be a star? All right,
That's Pinch.
House. What's your question?
The only question I would have is where I think the room is. We've seen most of this place for what I'm looking for.
Okay. The room that
Where
you're
is
looking
that
for,
room?
Down the elevator shaft.
Goodbye.
Okay. It's my turn. I've got 2 ghouls.
You
One
got a
of
question,
them's gonna swing
Blake?
at House. Yeah, go ahead.
No, do you have a question? Everybody gets a question, right?
Do I have a question?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you guys be
Gosh,
more
Daddy.
brave? Just like dive into it. We have 8 episodes. I just want you guys to survive. Like fucking, you have 5 harm. You can
Because
play
we're
with
in a
4 of them.
hospital full of zombies.
You want us to be brave, but also not die? What is
Just
this?
accept the fact that you're gonna get hurt. Just get hurt.
Hold your fire, take the
you have
shot.
5 harm. Like,
Hold your fire, take the
come
shot.
I showed up.
Like,
I showed
you
up,
have one
killed
extra harm,
somebody
you're fine.
immediately. I killed somebody immediately, came to a group that didn't know who I was, have a plan to tell them still. I'm just waiting until we get out of this shit show.
House, I'm not talking to you so much
Oh,
as
okay,
I'm
well, then-
talking to the rest of the group.
Oh, here, wait, hold on. There we
I'm
go.
shaming
He's
you.
talking to this. There we go.
My bad.
Pitch is my
Continue to
favorite.
shame your cast.
Pitch is
Let's
fine.
go. Let's see how we play your game.
All right. My guy's gonna attack you and miss because he rolled a 20 and a 19. You see this zombie reach over and swing at you,
Died.
this ghoul, and impales himself on the turret that's not firing. What you notice with the turret is as he passed in front of it, it moves towards him, but doesn't fire. And as he impales himself on it, you're able to notice that there are, on his shoulder, like on his pauldrons for his body armor, there's a very big RIFD chip that's on it that looks like it's encased in something. And the turret just goes back to swinging back and forth as he's reaching out at you, trying to swipe at you. Are you moving towards the elevator? Are you standing? What are you doing?
No. Could I shoot the pauldron off? Like clip him and like, aim and clip him in the shoulder? Like to separate it?
There's a high chance of it being damaged. You have the sinking
I
suspicion.
don't care.
killing
I don't know
is
what
the
I don't know what
better
that chip
option.
does.
You would, with your background, you notice that the
Okay.
second it comes within range where it should have been fired, it doesn't fire at him. It clocks him and then continues back in its pattern.
But it's still moving. But I have definitely messed
Yeah.
this thing up. Well, I don't
Yeah,
want to move in front
no,
of turret,
it's hurt.
so I'm just gonna take another shot.
Okay.
I want to put it down. Like I'm just gonna shoot it again.
Okay.
The +3 goes to my total to roll under, correct? Firearms
for
+3,
EXP?
so my 8 would go up by 3. Yes,
Exactly,
XP.
yeah. So you'd be looking at
Okay.
an 11.
So I got an 11 and I got an 11 and a 4, and I have a focus of
You
1.
hit.
So
For your damage.
you want 6s, 2 6s, bunch of 4s, 1 1, and I'm gonna re-roll one of them. I think it need.
I'm gonna reroll your
So a
fours.
6, a 5, a 6, a 5, and a 1. And yeah, that's it. 6, 5, and a 1, and 2 2s, but 2s don't do anything, right?
Yeah, they do.
3s and
They're
4s don't
damage
do
too.
anything. 2s
Oh.
are good. 2s are 2 damage.
Let me back up. So I got a 6, a 5, 2 2s, and a 1.
As you hit it, As it's impaled, you see it just drop, limping on the turret, moving left and right as it moves back and forth, as it's taken its second harm.
But it's still alive.
No, it's dead. It is.
Oh, it's dead?
limp
Okay.
On the turret,
I'm making
moving
sure.
back and forth.
I'm going to start pulling it off, and since I know that's what the chip does, can I just cut the plates to have... Like, I don't want to wear that heavy armor. That thing's bulky. Can I cut off the shoulder plate?
It'll take time.
Or separate it?
But yeah, you can do it. Yeah,
I'm going to start working on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
And, like, slide it
Rest
out.
of the group. You see this thing bolting towards you, crawling across the tables, moving up. It's got partial cover. What do you guys do?
I'll like
lunging
beckon at
and
it.
climbing.
I'll just look at it and be like, "Come on, you little fucker!" And then I'm gonna dip around the corner, so it sees me, and then now I've given Maul just like it's coming, and then just turn, ready my bow, see if the thing's ready to coming at us.
Wait,
and
you don't have a boom boom?
Not yet. And I'm gonna like
I
yell
thought you
over
had
us, be like,
fucking boom boom. And Maul's just sitting there, thinking that thought he was gonna hit this thing after it got shot with the grenade launcher.
Yep. Awesome.
And now he's like,
What grenade
so now
launcher?
he's just holding his attack and he's getting ready.
I don't have a grenade launcher. I have grenades. I don't have a launcher on me.
That would qualify. Grenades would qualify as a boom boom.
Yeah, not boom booming it, not yet. You're fine.
I fucking hate you.
Sockets is my best friend.
All right. Sockets moves around the corner as this thing's crawling up. What does everybody else do?
I have my my pistol out, covering Maul if he's not successful.
Even if I am successful, you get that shit ready.
It's ready. It's already out. I said it before break.
All right.
So I guess
you're
I'd
just
be
waiting for
using
it to
the
move through to attack,
prep.
or what are you doing? You're prepping. Okay. You're holding an
So
action.
yeah, I guess I'd be using my action to prep. So when it does come through the door, since it doesn't see me, I'm smacking it over. I'm smacking it over the head as hard as I can.
Lucy, what are you doing?
Got my pistol out, taking aim
Gonna hold
at
as well?
the area where this thing might be coming out of, trying to give Maul cover.
Alice, what are you doing?
Do I hear the commotion of a revenant coming towards them?
Yes, you do.
Then can I use my training to help in any way possible? Or it's only on Nitro?
I mean, how are you trying to help them? Like, you could try to, like, help them deal with the fact that they're about to see something they haven't seen before up close. You can try to help with attacking it. You can try to attack it yourself. You can try to draw sounds in other areas to hopefully pull anything else that might be in that hallway away to another area. It's up to you. You're kind of far away right now, so it's gonna be tough.
I'll get halfway, and I'll look towards the group and I'll grab my knife out in case I have to help fight it.
All right. I'm going to burn one of my fallout. I have 2 left to give this guy a secondary action. As it rips through, it is rude, the table, and you see it jump over, what you guys see in front of you is this thing is a little bit like its face is emaciated, its teeth are enlarged, but you see like on its shoulders and legs the muscles have been built up, and its head snaps to the side as it looks to you. I need everybody except for Alice to make me a discipline roll as it jumps through the tables and climbs over with its first action.
That's a 1.
Okay.
You said a discipline, right?
Yep.
That is a 1-0 burger and a 20.
Oof. Adam.
Okay.
I have one
Those of
success and a 19.
Okay. Anybody get 2 successes?
Almost, but no.
Okay. As this thing jumps through, I rolled a 2, a 2, a 5, and a 6.
Oh.
It has a trait that is called Fear. As it jumps into the area, it rolled 2 effects. You needed 2 successes to surpass it. You're looking at 5 nerve damage. As it crawls through and look at you, and you see its teeth and jaws just out there. The wounds covering its body. Luckily, you guys won't be immediately hit by its fear attack the next time that you see a ghoul for this scene. And it's going to leech out for the person that's closest to it. It's going to use its second action to attack Maul. It rolls an 18 and a 19. It misses.
Good.
As it swings.
Oh, thank God.
And you see these razor-sharp claws reaching out for your face, almost gripping at your armor, trying to rip it off of you. Top of the round. Good, the group in the hallway. Maul, what are you doing?
I'm swinging at it. I'm swinging at it.
Okay, go ahead and swing.
Come on. Yeah. Okay, it's not as good as I thought it was, but it's still good. 2 successes. Now, I was prepping. What exactly does that?
It drops the difficulty, so you would have had a hit no matter what. So you've got 2 momentum. Cool. Do you want to use that for additional damage?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage. Add 2 additional
So that
damage
would be 5, my original 5 plus 2 extra for momentum.
76.
70. Oh, since that 1, 2, 3, 4,
76
5, 6.
points of damage.
Oh. And I think I also do get to re-roll. Yes, I can. I can re-roll one of them. And I'm gonna need it. Okay, so. Okay, so that is a 6, a 5, and 2 2s. So that's a total of 2, 4, 5, 6 damage with 2 effects, and I have piercing as my piercing 2 as my effect.
Nice. So you ignore armor when it hits. As you're slamming into it, it cuts into the stomach of the creature as it lunges towards you. You're able to kind of push it off a little bit. It's looking
technically, I did aim for its head.
Okay. Crack down onto its head. As you're swinging, you're managed to like penetrate, but you're a little bit off. As you cut side of its skull off, and you can see the brain exposed. And it just head looks up to you, just chittering at you as it gets ready to run again. It's looking very hurt. It is not down yet. Who's up next?
Lucy's going to see that this Revenant is on Maul, so she's going to just aim her pistol at its head and fire.
Okay. You choose, or what are you using? What weapon?
My pistol.
Okay, you're within close range. You need 2 successes for calling the shots.
Let's go. Oh, natural 1 and a natural 2. Ooh, 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2.
Cool. You fire. You've got an additional momentum. You can use that for additional damage if you want. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah, let's do it. Does that mean 1 extra die?
If you want to use the momentum, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Let's get rid of this thing. That is nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get to reroll 1d6. Okay, great. So, I got 3 2s, a 1, and a 5.
Goes down as you fire into it. You see it drop to the ground, dead.
Yes.
You guys are out of combat. You guys hear a loud roar. And you hear noises emanating from the rooms as 2 different groups in this area have fired a shot, generating noise. You see the body in front of you. Looks like it's got a lanyard around its neck.
I'm gonna grab it, go up to it and just grab it, yank it off.
Cool.
I'm gonna yank that lanyard off. Put it around my neck.
Move to.
Can we grab the armor off of this body too, as well, as quick as possible?
Sure. You can start pulling it off. You see an RIFD chip on it. on the body itself. Looks like it's got to be 1 armor to each shoulder if you were to take it and use it. Cannot be stacked with anything else.
Well, we got a lanyard.
I got the lanyard.
You got a chip.
I'm gonna give. As we're running, I'm gonna start giving the armor to Maul. I said, put this on. You're in the front of the line here.
It gives me 1 per.
1 per shoulder. So 1 to each shoulder. It can't be stacked on top of something else. So you'd have to replace
Even if
the
it's
armor you
a.
have on your right and left arm.
Okay, I already have something on my right and left arm.
You can change it. It'd be 1 for right, 1 for left, but it'll stop the turrets from firing at you.
All right, since I'm up front, I'll take that, and then I will hand my... I already have something else on my right and left arm, so I'll toss that to anyone who doesn't have it.
Nope, I'm good. I'm already running with my bow.
We're all good. Me too. Just
Yeah.
stash
Move your
it.
characters to where
let's
you
move.
want
Let's
to
move.
Go. Pinch and House. Go ahead and move your
To the
characters to where you guys want to go. The other 2 of you, what are you guys doing?
I want to go to the.
Peeking around the corner.
I'm gonna
I
backtrack
told
up
you
where
to
we
go
came.
find your friends.
didn't
I
think
am
you'd
not
see me.
your friend.
It's okay. It's all right. I can't leave you behind. That's not right.
Stop acting like you're a soldier. You're not.
No, I'm not. But you also have the comms, and I'm not gonna walk around here by myself. Are you kidding me? Look at me. I will die in
down
seconds.
the hall, 2 rights.
Have you seen what happened when I walked 10 feet that way? Hell broke loose. I need supervision.
Stop yelling, or I'm gonna gag you with a shotgun.
Fair.
It's a one-time affair.
Sorry.
No,
That's just,
no. As a matter
that's
of
just
fact,
Matt.
if
That's
you're
just Matt. I'm
coming,
sorry.
you're first. And I push you onto the ladder.
I jump.
God damn, can't believe.
Are you guys going down?
I'm gonna
the
follow down
elevator?
after. Yes. Because 1, I knew a body
Go
fell
ahead.
down here, and 2, I know what I need is down here.
I pulled you guys to the right side of the map.
Okay.
As you climb down the elevator into this basement, we're gonna come back to the rest of the group. As you walk by, those of you that have the RIFD chips walk by that security door. The door opens and you're able to see down the hallway. You see a door, and you see a hallway with some blank corners that lead farther down. You see a pile of corpses stacked up against the door. Where do you guys go?
What we came for.
Yep.
All right.
Dustin, you're
You,
muted.
Dustin.
Those of you crawling over the bodies need to make a resistance check for me, or a discipline check.
The resistance.
Okay. If these doors open automatically, if I go over there where I know there's some revenants, that door is going to open, and 2 revenants are probably going to come charging out of there. As
you
Maul
look at the
kind of
doors,
parts.
it looks like the door's about to break as they're pushing the body parts out of the way. It's up to you. Door's still holding. They haven't so much noticed you guys. They're like pushing towards the door, but they're still kind of squeezing at it. They're not super like committed either way. But that room looks closed off. So it's up to you.
Okay.
Two
Maul's gonna
successes for resistance.
resistance. But so yeah,
You're
Maul's
have
gonna be
the
like
choice. Give me one
Sorry, go
second, Maul. Adam, you're gonna have the choice. Do you want to be covered in viscera or not when you exit the bodies?
As little as I can. I'm trying to like totally try to sidestep, stay on top of it as much as I can.
As you're crawling through everything, you're able to you see that you're covered kind of in just like blood and guts. You're able to kind of wipe yourself off as you make it out, and you see that door directly next to you. Do you have an RIFD chip on you?
I do not.
Door does not open as you're standing next to it.
Yep, and I'll move to the opposite side of it and look down the hallway.
You don't see anything yet. It's pretty clear.
Yeah.
There's
I'll,
some noises,
I
but
mean-
there's nothing moving down the hall.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep my bow and arrow out. I got a few more shots left with this thing. We
Okay.
only made one little pew pew noise, so alright. All right, cross. Let's go.
Why are we running
Maul,
back this
what were you
way
doing?
anyways? So before he's going to get to the door, see like that thing that he has to crawl over, and he quickly wants to he's going to try to because that thing scared the living shit out of him. I'm trying to regain some nerve.
I'm trying to okay, roll discipline for me. If you roll discipline, you're going to be sitting here to try to get nerve back, as opposed to crawling over it.
Yeah, I can't risk going through this body without recovering some nerve.
Okay.
Awesome. Oh, cool. 2 successes.
Roll 2d6s for me.
2d6s.
Lucy, you see him kind of psych himself up in front of you. As you see the door open, you see the bodies that are there. What do you do?
I will squeeze past Maul and kind of pat him on the shoulder and say, good job back there. And I'm going to try to sidestep and not get any of that zombie stuff on me as I try to go through and join my buddy.
Roll discipline for me. Is this your second discipline roll, Maul?
Yes, it is.
You take 3 vigor. You get 3 nerve back.
I need every bit I can get.
Oh, that's good. Rolled a 9 and a 10. That is 2 successes because I need to be 11 or under.
As you crawl out of the other side of the bodies, are you covered in viscera or are you clean?
I would prefer to be clean.
Okay, you're clean when you crawl through. You're able to wipe everything off of you. Do you have a lanyard
Can
on
I try
you?
my Can I try my key card at the door?
Yeah, door opens the second you're there. We're gonna come back to that in
Oh.
a second. Alice, what are you doing? As you see
I'm
them
in the back.
dip around the corner.
I still want to be in the back. Be the eyes on the back. Make sure nothing attacks us. But I also want to be next to Maul. Make sure he's okay.
All right. Are you crawling over the bodies? Or are you waiting for Maul to go over the bodies?
I'll wait for Maul to go over first, make sure he's fine, and then I'll crawl over.
All right, which brings us into some weird initiative order. Go ahead and move your character next to Maul. The only 2 people that went through the pile of bodies is the door opens up, and you guys see this monstrosity in front of you. Since Lucy decided she wanted to check her key card.
Oh, shit.
Just pull this up.
Yep.
The second you open the door, you see these 2 things turn towards you. You see a computer in the doorway, and this thing rushes up to the door and takes a swipe at you. It uses its action to get up there. You and Sockets are going to have a turn, then I'm going to go, and then the rest of the party's going to go. What do you guys do? As these move up to you.
Pistol would have still been out from the previous round. And as I scream, Revenant! I shoot it in the face.
Okay, it's within reach. You're going to need 2 successes to hit.
Can I burn a salvage?
You totally can burn a salvage, then go ahead and roll your firearms ability.
Okay. For damage, right?
You're going to roll firearms 2d20 for any additional damage or any complications. Salvage gives you 2 successes. The additional rolls tell us a little bit more of the story of what happens.
I rolled 1d20, which is a 3. For my firearm, I need to be 13 or under.
Cool. So you've got 1 momentum. You can use that for additional damage if you want. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. 7 dices. Here we go. Okay.
Whew,
1,
7.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to re-roll one of my d6s because that's one of my talents. That is a 2, so I got 4 1s, a 6, and a 2, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage with an effect.
Okay, what are the what weapon are you using currently?
My pistol.
Okay. As you hit it, it looks pretty messed up. It's not down yet. It's definitely injured. It's looking hurt, but it is not dead. Sockets. You hear this gunshot go off behind you. And as you hear the gunshot go off,
You see this thing turn the corner. 1 second.
Oof.
Put the battle map up if you want to, just so chat can see it. If that's okay.
Yeah, regular Revenant or a skinny motherfucker?
From what you can see, yes. Looks like a regular Revenant, no armor.
She shouted Revenant as she opened the door and took aim. So to me, I would think that Lucy would probably be possibly okay. If I think it's a regular Revenant, I'm gonna take a shot at that one down the hallway.
Okay.
I'm calling the shot, and yeah, I'm going for the head.
It's a medium range, so
yeah, it is.
One success.
Yeah, it is. Come on, boy. Ah! 2 successes. Suck it.
Let's go.
Do you want to use that additional success for damage?
Yes, I do. On that one.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Here we go. Baby! Alright. 4 points of damage, 2 effects. I have piercing.
Alright, you do 4 points of damage.
There's a headshot.
It's not down. It's got no vigor, but it's not down.
Fine.
As
Got an
the
arrow
bullet
sticking
travels-
out of its face.
Sticking out of its head? It's not good, but it's not down yet.
Alright.
You're
Far
1
enough
point
away from
off.
me currently. No problem. Alright.
Alright, my guys are going to go. This thing's going to turn towards you. It's going to use its minor action to run up on you. Good news is it's far enough away that I can't do anything. Gets to about right there.
Adam, can you put the map up for chat
Oh, yeah, my bad.
so they can have an idea of how
Yep,
close
yep.
everyone is?
Yep, got you all.
To dying. The
Sorry about that,
ghoul
guys.
in front of Lucy
Yeah,
is going to
pretty much.
attack you.
Oh no.
Lucy
I
dead.
apologize.
Did she at least go out a badass?
She's not dead. She just has problems. Let's see where it hits. Okay. This thing lunges at you. You see it like after you shoot it and it's injured. It jumps at you and it latches onto your body and you feel yourself spun around as you feel your arms locked to your side and it bites into your shoulder. Doing 5 points of damage to your vigor. You are now grappled. You rolled 2 effects.
Okay.
So it has pulled you down to the ground and it's facing you towards the other revenant that's walking through the doorway.
Okay.
That other revenant ends up moving forward, stumbling towards sockets. Sockets, it reaches out towards you and swings and takes a bite down. Didn't roll any effects. You take 3 points of vigor damage as you feel its teeth sink into your shoulder. So both Lucy and Socket, you guys want to minus that from your armor. Subtract that amount of damage from your armor. That's the amount of vigor damage you take.
Can you repeat
Maul.
that? Sorry.
Yeah. So you're gonna the number I told you for the damage you took. Subtract your armor from that because it'd be your right shoulder for you. I'll drop the number.
Got it.
Remember, if you take 5 damage or more, 5 vigor or more, that's an immediate harm. So as long as you're under 5, you haven't taken a harm yet. Maul and Alice, you guys see these things kind of slip around through that room and bite down on them. You guys are on the other side of the pile of bodies. Getting over that pile of bodies, if you're not going to use the salvage point, is going to take a standard action. You can use the salvage point to get additional actions. If you try to fire from the other side of that set of bodies, they do have cover. Because you're going to be shooting through a stack of bodies to try to hit them. What do you guys want to do?
Maul is definitely going to just be like, oh shit! And I'm going to use a salvage point to be able to get over and then use my regular action to attack that thing that's on Lucy.
Okay, use the salvage point. You get your additional action. Go ahead and roll damage as you are swinging at her. Complication range is now at 18. Since she is currently grappled. As this thing's trying to swing her body in front of you.
Okie dokie. What is it? That's only one success.
Oh, you hit. Roll your damage.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, you just need
awesome.
one success to hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get to re-roll this one. This one's a bye-bye. Awesome. 3 6s and a 5, so it's a total of 4 damage with 4 effects. And it's piercing. Piercing 2.
Luce, I need you to roll in athletics for me. It is trying to use you as body armor, and he has piercing as an effect.
Okay.
Roll in athletics to try to roll out of the way as it's swinging down on it.
Athletics, where are you? Gotcha. Okay. That is 1 success, but I do have strung back, which gives me an additional success, so 2.
Cool. He swings that pickaxe down at you, and you see it aiming directly for your shoulder, and he locks eyes with you when he does it, and you're able to pull yourself to the side. Right when the pickaxe comes down, the thing separates into its shoulders. You feel its arms go limp as you've caused it additional harm, and that ghoul falls dead. You guys are able to work together and kill that one. Alice, what are you doing?
Crawling over bodies now.
Alright, go ahead and roll a resistance for me. Mal, I need you to roll a resistance for me as well. Actually, willpower. It'd be willpower for both of you.
Willpower?
I
can't do resistance.
Or discipline. Discipline is fine.
Oh, discipline.
Yep.
I rolled a 2 under my focus, and then a 14, which is not a success. So, but it'd be 2 successes if it's under my focus.
You are good. Do you want to be covered in viscera, or do you not want to be covered in viscera when you're
No, I won't be covered in it.
Cool. Mal, what'd you get?
I got 2 successes. And I'm not covered.
You have a choice. Not covered? Awesome.
Not covered.
You guys pass through. This door is open in front of you. With that, we're going to cut back to Pinch and Sid. You guys are down here. As you're looking around, you guys can hear noise coming from the back corners. You're looking into this room. And you can see sparks coming back from this area right here. What is this? It looks like there's a big vault almost built in front of you. You see concrete and steel paneling putting around the center point in the building. Do we see the body that fell down here? Oh, it's burnt. Like, you see it as you're, like, rappelling down. You see what looks like armor and almost like bits of revenant skin stretched over it. Almost like they had built armor out of the revenants lying at the bottom of the shaft. Can we drag him out of it safely? Just so he's not burning more? We don't need to look through him right now. I don't want to waste that time. Yeah, if you want to pull him out... But can we, like, hook him like a piece of garbage and pull him out? Yeah, you can. It'll basically just be your standard action to do that. You roll athletics for me. We'll see if there's any complications as you're pulling him out. I go like this. I'm like... Is there lights on down here? Is it well lit? It is not. It's dark. You can see sparks going off, and you see headlamps that seem to be shifting around ahead of you. You're seeing like flashes of light moving, giving you the idea that there's other people down in this area. I got 1 success on my athletics. Okay, pull him out. Start dragging him out. It's gonna take a save. I just want him out of the fire. Yeah, just out of the fire, and then my goal is to stealth and start executing people here. Okay. Pull him out.
I'll
Pinch,
follow
what are you doing?
along. I am copying. I'm talking to the DM. Okay.
I know. I'm just giving you the.
I'm not screaming. All right. I immediately start shooting my shotgun, just right in the air, like Yosemite Sam. No, I'm gonna copy.
No.
I'm gonna copy Sid's movements, and I'm also gonna sneak around.
All right.
And try to take people out the best I can.
Am I the only one who thinks that this place looks like Arkham Asylum and we're doomed? Aw, I'm glad you picked up on the build out for it. That's awesome. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Totally Batman.
Yes. You guys can see lights kind of shifting around these areas, almost like headlamps looking around.
You can hear
How many do we count?
like a cutting wheel going off. There's only looks like one that's moving around currently. You're hearing a lot of noise, like somebody's trying to cut down a door.
I got a 4 and a 6 for my stealth. To get
Where do you
in
want to
here.
move to?
Towards the headlamp, but I want to come up behind them.
The farthest
Wherever
you're
the
gonna
headlamp
get
is
either
here.
on this side, or you can move up to here and be hidden. So either here.
If you're clicking, I can't see. You gotta use the arrow and hold the button down. Hold your mouse down.
It's slow.
Oh, I don't see.
Here,
I don't see
you
anything.
gotta
I just
move
see
here.
There we go. I saw it that time.
Right there.
You can either go there, or you can go to there. It's up to you.
Where's the headlamp? Here somewhere?
Headlamp is sweeping back and forth, like directly ahead of you in those two areas.
So I'm gonna come up to
We're gonna go
here.
here, don't we?
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go to this side and this side because I'm assuming the headlamp's back here somewhere. At this door.
Okay.
That's the vault door, right? Is that
As you get
correct?
to the side with that roll. Yeah, you're seeing the vault door directly in front of you. You're
And
seeing
these are
somebody
walls.
looks like
All right,
they're
just making sure.
they are covered in armor. They've got a headlamp on them, and you are seeing sparks a little bit farther south. You'd be able to see this far down. Give me 1 second.
Oh, there's more. Oh, okay. I couldn't tell if the green was walls. That's where I was double checking.
Yeah, green's walls. And you see sparks from right here. I'm waiting for it to update. Basically, bottom corner on the right.
That's a lot of cables. All right. But I don't see another person other than this right now.
You see this person, like, right next to the vault door. You see another person south of you. You can open up his guy so you should be able to see him. Second. Right there.
I go
Cutting at the
and
door.
point at the one this way for him, and I'm going to hit the one that's here next to the vault door. Assuming that Pinch is as tough as his grandmother.
So you
Okay,
pointed to
we're
the
gonna have
one
a
that's
stealth off.
further south?
Yeah,
Roll
over
your
here.
stealth. I'm going to be rolling observation.
All right.
Ooh.
I've got 2 successes.
use-
What do you have?
Can I use a
I got a
salvage point?
1 and a 5.
That's 3 successes, correct?
Yep.
Okay. You're directly behind him. Pinch.
Yep.
What'd you get for your stealth if you're following?
I got 1 success.
Okay.
Should I use what is it, a salvage
Do you want to
point?
use the salvage
Right?
point?
That would be great.
Well, I don't know. Are you your grandmother or are you not?
Hey, shh.
How many times in someone's life can you use that as a compliment? Like, are you your grandmother? Yes, I'm as tough as my grandmother.
Grand's a hard lady.
Yeah.
Are you using a salvage point or not?
Yes, I am. I'm going to take 2 successes.
You're able to get behind him as well. He doesn't notice you yet.
No, the other one.
What? There's another one?
You each get 1 action, and then my guys are going to go. The guy in front of you doesn't notice you yet.
I'm going to put a knife through him.
Okay,
Call
go ahead and
shot,
roll. You're
throw.
going to have an additional 3d6 of damage. As you
Okay.
are stealthing him currently.
And I did not get how many salvage points from you I had to start.
3 to start.
Okay, I've used... I'm going to keep it for now. I got 1 success.
Okay, you
Is
hit
that
him.
enough?
Roll. So what you're going to roll is your damage dice for the knife. You're going to add an
Yep, yep, yep.
additional 3d6 to it.
Okay. And I don't get rerolls on this because it's not a gun. And, alright. So the knife damage alone, a 6, a 5, and a 2. And then the additional damage is a 6, a 6, a 6, and a 1.
Do 8 damage to him. What's the, for your weapon, is it vicious or is it piercing?
Well, it's a combat knife. So originally, it was ability to throw, hide, piercing, and subtle.
We give it piercing. Okay, so piercing means it ignores armor. You slip the knife in. You hear him almost make a noise, and you're able to grab his mouth. As with that piercing, you've surpassed his armor, and he takes 2 harm as you put him down to the ground.
I would like to, if possible, drag him to here afterwards.
Okay,
Like once we got him
just a
down.
moment.
Cool.
Yeah. Pinch, you're by the.
So now that I'm closer, can I get a better look at what he's actually doing over there?
He's
Is he
cutting
fiddling
through
around
that
with anything? Is he
door
eating something?
that's directly in front of you, and you see.
Is it just
he's
like a
got
torch?
skulls draped. He's actually he's got a torch that he's cutting through the door with, and he's got full armor built. And what you see on him, there's all these skull insignias, and you see what almost looks like a growth coming out of his like left shoulder and neck, very similar to what you guys saw at the prison.
Since is he wearing a helmet?
Yep, he's fully armored.
Does he have his? Is his neck exposed? I'm assuming he's able to bend his neck, so he's still got like a soft
He's able
part
to
in
bend
his neck,
head.
right?
Yeah, you're able to look at it and see that he's got a little bit of room.
I don't have a knife, so I'm going
How
to.
do you not have a knife?
Hey, shh, shh. We have to be very quiet in here. I would like to grab the torch. I want to reach over, like, hand in the back of his head, and grab the torch, and I want to put it right up to his throat, and I just kind of want to keep it there as best I can.
Roll an athletics check for me.
Yep.
Oh my god, we're in Saw.
Jesus.
I'm glad Pinch is with you, Eric.
Yeah, he should be glad too, because this guy right here just rolled 2 nat 1s.
Woo!
Boom.
Is that the first time ever?
Grab the guy.
Well, actually, it's not.
No,
For me.
he's-
Oh, yeah.
How do you
Okay,
do
the second
this?
roll was a 20. Let's ignore
you
that.
Tell me what you do. If you're going to succeed on it, what do you do?
I would like just to. I kind of want like nerve. I'm going to look over here, like if I'm, chest to back with the guy. I see Sid, and I grab the guy by the back of the head, and I put this torch for the knife, and I keep looking over at him. It's like as I'm fighting him, I was like shh, 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 and I just kind of keep looking at Sid, like what's going on?
Are you trying to hold him steady?
The
or are you
guy's
gonna
cheeks
kill
just
him?
glowing.
I'm doing my best to keep him still, so he doesn't get away from my grip.
Okay. You've got him grappled. And you've got the torch up to his neck. We're going to
Yep.
cut back to the rest of the group. So I can think about what he's going to say to you. Since he has a fucking propane torch to his neck. Sockets, there's a zombie in front of you. There's a zombie behind you. What are you doing? You're muted. I can't hear you. This is fantastic.
There we
Oh
go.
boy.
Howard.
There.
Damn it!
The one that bit me, I just want to push it off, grab an arrow, and run up to the one I already shot, and just shove an arrow through its eyeball.
Roll melee for me. Damage for the arrow is going to be 2d6 plus your brawn.
Yeah,
So what's your
baby.
brawn score?
My brawn score is a 10. Fucking 10.
Oh, additional 2d6. So you're going to do 5d6 of damage with that arrow.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I got yeah, good, okay, yeah, I did it. Cool.
How much damage?
Here we go. 6 damage, 2 effects.
It only can take 1 harm and it's dead. You slam it.
Yay.
Fucking damn it! I'm gonna stop making you guys toys to play with. You take the arrow and you're able to slam it directly into its eyeball, back into the back base of its skull, and you feel limp as it collapses on the ground. Lucy, you're up. We've got a zombie.
Yeah,
right
I'm
next to
gonna. I thought I killed it. Didn't Maul kill it?
you. The ghoul's dead. There's one more right next to you, though.
Oh, this one. All right.
Hit me.
I will turn. I'll aim my pistol at its pretty little head, and before I pull the trigger, I'll yell out to Socket, "Duck!" and I fire.
It's within reach. So if you're not calling the shot, you're gonna need 2d6. You're gonna need 2 successes to hit. If you're calling the shot, you're gonna need 3 successes.
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. 3 successes, you said?
If you're calling where you want to hit it. If you're just gonna roll like random for where it gets hit, whether it's the arm or the head, it's just 2. It's within close range. It's like at reach range. Your weapon is close. So you need an additional success to hit.
Okie dokie. I will burn a salvage point then.
Okay. Roll your firearms.
2 successes.
You're gonna hit.
And then I rolled a 9, which is under my firearm. So that's 3 successes for you.
Cool. You can use additional damage then if you'd like to use that momentum. Or you can use it to call the shot for where you want to hit it.
I'm calling the shot in the head.
Cool. Roll your damage.
Let me get rid of.
While she's rolling and counting damage, I want to give a shout out to Real POTUS John Christian.
May,
He's
yes.
been gifting,
I was gonna say that.
Yeah. He's been gifting subs, Aloha Mike, Half Dragon AP, Cheese Slitty, and Ultimate Leah.
Thank you,
Scott.
John.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. John. Thank you.
And we got some follows too. Maester Dos, Amargos, and BS Show 99.
Thank you, friends.
Thanks, y'all.
Nice.
Wendy,
Hell
kill the
yeah.
motherfucking
Thanks,
thing,
guys.
Wendy. Get it, girl.
Yeah. I
What's
only
the
rolled
damage?
6 damage, no effect.
It's alright. It was already hurt a little bit. As it goes down, it only has an armor of 1. You did 5 damage to it. The door opens in front of you. You see a computer on the terminal, like a computer terminal built up on the wall. You see a desk. There's power in this room. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna go inside.
Yeah. Maul's actually going to go inside too and see if he can find like a medical kit because he wants to see if he can do some healing onto Lucy.
Sure.
That's kind of exactly
observation.
what I was going to do as well. Can I roll an observation as well?
Yeah. Are
Good,
you
because
trying to
I
go
didn't find.
directly to the terminal, or what are you doing?
1 success.
I didn't get
Are you
anything.
going okay, are you going to the terminal, Lucy, or are you looking for stuff?
I'm gonna look for supplies, anything that medical supplies, things that could help our group.
Looks like this. You see food that's in here, power bars. You're not really seeing any medical supplies. You see a bottle of booze that have been broken, and these 2 bodies were pretty much the only thing that were in there. When you're looking at the security doors, they've been shut for a while, and you're looking around, and you're seeing a lot of private insignia stuff for the Marines, as well as for the CDC. And you see a big terminal that's got some badges by it. Has a blinking light in the
I will pocket some of the power bars. They're probably way past their expiration, but whatever. They taste like crap anyways. Pocket those, and I'll make my way over to the terminal.
Alright, go ahead and roll. If you're going to access the terminal, you recognize this as a Teams terminal. So the military's used for a long time. You can either use Wild Tech, or you can use engineering to try to get access to it.
I will use engineering.
Okay.
That's not good. I rolled an 18 and a 20. An 18 and a 20.
Warning lights hit up. Incorrect password entered. 2 attempts remaining. With that, we're going to cut down to the people in the basement. Pinch and Sid. Pinch has got somebody kind of locked up. He's got a propane torch right by his face. What are you doing?
Well, I'm still holding the fire to his throat. If he's still kicking, that's what I'm doing.
He's still. If you're not killing him, if you're just trying to intimidate him, he's still kicking. If you could try to
Intimidate nothing. Who am I intimidating? This guy's gonna die.
Are you gonna try to kill him?
Yeah, he killed his
Roll
guy.
Athletics for me. Yeah, roll athletics for me.
Fuck. 1 success and a nat 20.
I want you to roll 8d6 for me.
Ah! I don't want to roll 8d6
goes
this
to
time.
you.
Oh.
All right. Which numbers do you need to know? Fuck me. Damn it.
1s, 2s, 5s, and 6s.
Ah! 1 1, 2 5s, 1 6.
4 damage. The nice thing about propane torches, they have a thing called incinerary, which means on an effect that thing bursts into fire for each round that an effect was rolled. As you're burning this guy and you hold it up to his throat and you hit him, you start cutting into like his armor and everything. It starts bursting into flame and he jerks to the left with that natural 20 and jerks away as you catch your own arm on fire.
Oh.
He lights on fire, you let go of him. He's going to end up taking 5 damage. You're going to take 3 damage. For 3 rounds, you are now on fire. We'll take a full standard action to put it out. Go ahead and remove 3 vigor.
Yep.
He pushes away from you. He's going to rotate towards you. I'm going to use a fallout so he gets to act before House gets to. Okay. And you see him, very similar to the sword that you have, you see him rip this sword out and swing it directly at you, trying to push you away as he swings at you.
Oh, do I recognize the sword at all?
It's very similar to what you
It's
have.
just the same.
Huh?
Very similar.
It's not the same.
Because he's a Malfini
Very
too.
similar, though.
Okay, let's make sure this dude didn't have my sword.
Sword. Oh, you
Does he have your
don't?
hat?
I pulled it
No,
from your
I don't. I don't.
You notice, like, it's very pirate looking. It's like, it's got some, like, Pirates of the Caribbean stuff.
Hell yeah. This guy got a hat with him under his helmet.
Doesn't have a hat. As you take
What
1
good is he?
What Pinch actually wants to achieve in this game. Hat
We
replacement.
all have our own goals. I need a new hat.
I rolled
What actor doesn't want to be a pirate?
2 1s,
Right. That's good. It's
4
fantastic.
2s,
See?
Oh,
and 1 5.
solid. Solid.
Yeah, well, you know.
You take 11 points of damage.
That's a
Excellent.
good distraction.
It's going to go to your left shoulder, so you can subtract your armor from it. Anything
Gotcha.
that's 5 damage or higher is going to be a harm. So that's what's your armor for your left shoulder?
1.
You take 2 harm. You take 10 off your vigor.
Ooh.
Did you just get that shoulder fixed? Is what Serving Hands asked.
Don't worry.
In real life. In real life.
That was my bad one. I didn't need it
drops
anyway.
down. Now you can sacrifice your armor if you want to that left arm. It's going to block one of the harms, and you'll only take the vigor damage.
I mean, sure. Oh yeah, I'll take that.
We have enough armor
Sacrifice
around
your
this
armor.
place right now.
Yeah, you sacrifice that. You'll still take the 10 vigor damage, but you don't take a harm. As your vigor is -10. That armor breaks as he cuts into it. And he just smiles at you, and you see his pupils are dilated. And you hear this just like, not quite laughing coming from behind his gas mask.
Yeah.
It's a little messed up. Sid, we're cutting to you. What do you do?
Does this man I just killed have a pistol on him? Like, do I see a holster?
Mr. Miss Angio. He's actually got, as you're kind of looking at him, everything.
Or a knife?
He's got a, you see an axe? That's kind of like,
I'm gonna
quick his right hand. He's also got a pistol.
Yep. He does have a pistol. All right, can I draw the pistol from him since I have like a +3 to firearms? Like, draw it
I'll
and
take
shoot?
a minor action. Minor action would be to draw. And then you can aim and shoot it.
Fine with that. No, I don't even want to aim. I'm just shooting. I don't, because as long as I'm shooting the target and I hit the target, I don't hit.
Yep. Roll firearms for
win-win, right? Yeah.
Yep.
6 and
You can
a
call me
10, which
JR.
are both are underneath. 6 and a 10 are both underneath.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
You hit. And then go ahead and roll a d20 for the location that you hit at.
All right. That is a 9, which is torso, so center mass.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and roll your damage.
Is it 66 for pistol? What is
Pistol's
it? 46?
What's your coordination? What's your coordination?
Coordination is an 8 with a +3 to shooting firearms.
So it'll only be 46.
So 11.
For this.
46, okay. All right. We got a 5 and a 6, and I have a 3 that I'm going to reroll, and a 2, right? 3s you reroll, 3s, 4s?
Yep, you can reroll 3s and 4s. Go ahead.
I reroll the 3 and I get a 1.
2,
so
3, 4, 5
6,
points of damage.
5. All right.
As it fires into his torso, you see it hit. Some of the armor goes up, but it's not enough to do a harm. It does hurt him as you see parts of the armor kind of break a little bit.
Is there a way to take an extra action in this game?
Use a salvage point.
I'll spend a salvage point and fire again.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
A 1 and a 2, and I have focus of 1. Does that count as 2?
Do you want to use momentum? The additional momentum is additional damage.
How many momentums do I get? Because a 2 is also a 1 for me, because I have focus of 1, right?
Hell yeah.
You get 3 momentum you can add to it. So you can add 3 additional
I'm going to use
damage.
all of them. I'm going to use all of them. And so it's 3 additional dice of damage, so 4 plus 3 more. All right.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Let me grab another d6 from over here. All right, so we have a 6, a 5, 2 2s, a 6, and I have a 3 and a 3. I'll reroll 1, and I get another 5. So 6 6 5 5 2 2.
Nice.
Bullet travels.
And I hit him center mass again. I rolled another 9.
As he takes his second harm, being on fire, he slumps to the ground. Dead.
And I look at him and I go, how do you not have a knife?
I like to pick up the sword now and be like, I have one now.
Are you?
Then I'd like.
I look him
I'd
over.
like to
how
pat
bad?
my arm down.
Are you all right? Like,
I have
you gonna
one
make it?
nerve yet, and
Yeah, you seem fine. Let's go.
I'm in rough shape.
I say you.
Shaking
Can you
real
walk?
bad.
Can you walk?
You're right. If you can walk, you can work. That's the rule. All right, let's go.
I mean,
pick up the sword.
Every industry I've ever been in.
Yeah.
As you guys are down there, you see the door that he was trying to cut through, which will be right there. No power to it yet. It's still dim down here.
And these
Should we
cables
try
go
to-
back to here?
Yep.
Well, they're dumb, so I'm gonna make my way to here.
As you're
See what
looking
this
at it,
is.
there's not enough power. You try to hit the button to turn on the terminal to open everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't come on.
They routed. Does this look like the power they routed down from outside?
It does. You see wires going up to what would look like the center of the building as well.
We need a generator or something. I'm gonna hit the mic, not.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's what. Then I'll transfer to them for you.
Cool. You, Lucy, you hear that same signal. Problem's been dealt with. You guys are in this room,
All right.
see a computer terminal that's on in front of you. What do you guys do?
Lucy's going to first. She's going to walk over to that little chair that's kind of toppled over. She's going to pick it up, sit in it, and she wouldn't. Can I recover some of my nerve by rolling discipline? Is that possible?
Of course.
Okay. And as I do this, I'm going to tell Alice, she's in the room with me, and say, I just tried to gain access on that terminal. The wrong password. We have 2 tries left. You know anything? As I roll discipline.
I don't know if I would. Would
Hey.
I, Blake?
You wouldn't. Not with your background.
I don't know, Lucy. I think we should wait till we get some more information. Maybe we can find password in someone's journal or something somewhere. Let me start looking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start rummaging through all this, like if there's anything in this area.
Okay. Lucy,
Actually-
what'd
One
you roll
success
your,
for my discipline. Just one success.
Roll 1d6.
Okay, which one has been... Oh, you.
Cool. You recover 5
5 nerve?
nerve. 5 nerve.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Sockets. As you're kind of looking around the room, This is teams.
Oh no,
This
I'm in the hallway.
Okay. You're staying in the hallway?
I'm staying out there. What I want to do, kind of like set Bo down. I want to pick up. Is there any rubble? I want to find something on the ground, and I want to pull off one of my potato mashers, and I want to chuck something down at the end of the hallway down here.
Okay.
To make some noise, and wait and see if there's anything else, and then I want to prep the potato masher.
Cool.
I'm sorry. What is the potato masher?
It mashes potatoes.
Yeah.
Wait, you have like an actual potato masher?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, potato
That's good.
masher.
Man.
Potato masher grenade.
It's a type of grenade. It's like 4d6. You can launch it out of a grenade.
Carry on.
Turn your
Carry on.
heads into grenade. Into
We
potatoes.
launch
That's
rotten potatoes at the zombies.
Take that potato gun. Yeah. So, chuck something down there.
As
Wait,
you-
see if anything.
Yeah, you fire and you throw it and nothing. Still quiet.
Quiet. All right. I'm still gonna wait. I'm just gonna be looking down that hallway and just kind of looking back and forth, keeping an eyeball out for things.
As you guys are looking at the terminal and everything, you recognize parts of it. Very, very similar to like what the teams had set up originally. If you want to try to get, you can. The difficulty is a little bit higher. As a GM, I would recommend using salvage points or regrouping the team to help you. Without salvage points, you're going to need help. With salvage points, you do have a chance to hit it. This is up to you. The timer is still going. You guys have been down here now for about an hour, making a lot of noise.
I got an idea. Maul's actually going to go over to the terminal, and he's actually going to, like, look at the shoulder pad, and he's going to see if like part of it, like, what is it called? Like, the thing kind of peels up, and I'm kind of creating a story for him to give another chance to crack this password. And he's kind of like looking underneath the badge or the chip to see if there's...
You can roll... You're going to roll engineering for me.
Yes.
Lucy, if you want to use the assistance, and if anybody else wants to assist, they can. Lucy, you're going to use
Okay.
wild tech.
I
Does
can
anybody else
try.
want to assist?
Yeah, I'll try and assist.
How do you assist? What do you do? Sell me a story.
Can I maybe in, my time in here I saw flashes of... That makes
Convince
no
me.
sense.
Come on. What did you see last time you were here with the Malfini?
Someone logging into the computer, and I briefly looked over to see what they were doing, because I'm a very curious
Roll an
person.
observation for me. Tell me how many successes all of you guys have.
Okay. Observation... I have 1 success. I rolled a 4.
Okay.
2 successes.
Okay.
I was so happy I thought I rolled a natural 1, but it's a 7, so 1 success.
What are you laughing at?
Do you guys want to use any salvage points?
I will.
Anybody else?
I have 1 left. I think I'd like to save it.
I've got 2 left. I'll use it. I'll use 1. I'll use a salvage point. So...
Okay. As you guys are sitting in front of the computer, trying to figure out exactly how to get in, it's in the computer. The files are in the computer. And you're typing your way and you're figuring it out. It takes some time. But eventually, Lucy, you're able to see a list of commands come up in front of you. You see a reading pop up as well. You see that currently the power levels for the facility seem to be dropping. And you see a list of commands. You see turn off lights, turn off turrets, turn on turret programming, turn on security cameras, route power to basement, unlock security doors, open all doors, turn on elevator. List of commands come in front of you. As you're looking at everything, you see that the way the power is routed, there's about 2 power currently. You get the feeling that turning off certain systems would result in more power being saved. Turning on specific systems is going to result in it losing power. You know the turrets are on currently. You know there are security doors that are currently active. You know the lights are on.
Hey, Chuck.
Yeah.
Why don't we check in with our friends? Sid and Finch. God, I hope he's alive. See where they're at.
He's
He
gonna.
gave me the all clear.
You don't hope he's alive. No one does. No one.
Hey, no, Chuck. Not
I'm
Chuck.
kidding.
Sorry. Me, Pinch, and Socket have a whole thing. So.
So Maul's going to take the walkie and he's going to go. Maul to Sid, can you talk?
Oh yeah, it's clear down here.
Gotta say over.
Over.
You don't have to say over.
I want to lean in and
clear
say
down here.
over.
I poke you in your wound.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, Pinch is alive.
Sit down and patch
Socket,
yourself
Pinch
up.
is alive.
I will follow
We-
orders and sit down and patch myself
We're at a
up.
terminal. We actually got a lot of control here. We can reroute power to different locations. Are you at a... I'm thinking of shutting down the turrets. I don't hear any of them going off at the moment. I think we can risk that power being cut. What do you
There's none
need?
down here. There's none down here, and I do have a terminal. If you can route power to the basement, it looks like they patched power in from somewhere else. The wires outside are reversed. There's a vault door they were trying to cut open before, well, my guy went down and your buddy took a wound, but he'll be fine.
Pinch is still alive?
Looks like it.
Mostly?
Looks like
okay.
it.
Give me a second.
Ow.
I can see about rerouting. And Maul is going to actually hear him in the background of the walkie. Don't worry, he'll be fine. All right, I can reroute power down to you in a bit.
I'm in so much pain.
Maul's going to
Now
be...
wait.
Huh? Oh, you'll wait.
So I'll
And
wait.
yeah, Maul's going to start working the program to reroute power.
Well, Lucy's
Down
in
to
front of
the
the computer right now working it.
I'll go ahead
Pushing
and
her out
I'll
of the
hear
way?
this. Yeah, you want to push me?
Or are you guys doing this?
She's on, she's on a
she's in
chair.
front
You
of the
could roll her.
Are you taking
I am
over
on a
the
chair. I
on the
said I
computer?
was going to be on a chair. What do you want to do, Maul?
What was that?
We need to reroute power to the basement.
You thinking we
So,
can
we could probably cut the
cut
turrets
the turrets?
and reroute power to the
Yeah.
basement.
Let's save on energy. This place, the power level is dropping.
Oh boy.
So I'll type in the commands for turning off the turrets first, and then I'm going to route power to the basement.
As you cut the power to the turrets, the power level increases and you route it to the basement. And at the bottom of the screen, you see updating procedural recovery data, initiating healing terminal 2, 3 minutes.
Oh, shit.
And you see
Initiating.
the timer kick off. As the lights, you hear this hum as the turrets go down and power is brought into the basement, and a 3-minute timer has been started. Cass, this is the question I'm going to ask you. We are currently at our normal ending time. Do you guys want to go for another half hour, or should we end it here? What works for all of you?
I'm good. We can go.
You're the boss. We keep going.
All right,
We can
Okay.
go.
if you guys are good with keep going, let's keep going. I'm going to set a timer. You guys have 3 minutes. I'm going to start the timer after our people in the basement start.
Did we hear anything down here?
Lights
Like something
light
power up.
real quick. Oh yeah.
Okay.
It is bright downstairs.
Do we
Lights
hear
kick
anything
up.
else? Like,
Nothing
energies or... Okay. I'm going to work
You hear the
the
power kick up.
machine. What would I need to do to use this to open the vault door? And open the door into that center room?
As you're looking at this terminal that's directly in front of you, what ends up happening is you kind of type into it, roll either wild tech or engineering. We talked about this, whatever skill you're going to use. If you're using natural
Engineering, I'll
engineering,
do. I have natural engineer. I can reroll a d20 when using. I got a 2
did
and a
roll
10,
2
so I'm not going
successes.
to reroll. Yes, I did.
As you get into the system, what you end up seeing is a list of commands come up. Open up main
Okay.
control hub. You see
Okay.
the commands disconnected Purge tank, release tank, unlock door, RVAC 088, as well as satellite uplink down, opened command room, and then you see command room door open. As a
Where did Pinch come over by me? Is he laying next to the vault door?
I'm laying next to the vault door.
Oh, that sucks. I tell it to open the vault door.
Are you vault door in the middle of the room, or the back right corner that he was cutting into?
The back right corner first, and then this one.
Okay. Awesome.
Because then I can be like, "What's in there?" If I need to close it.
I'm fucking into it. That's fantastic. That actually makes me very happy, especially with this time.
Something jumps out at you. I apologize. No,
it seems fair.
So
it seems fair.
You see this door. This door kicks open, and you actually in front of you, Pitch, see a very cush like fucking office. You can see this big like array of monitors on the wall behind it. You see a printer that's listed in there, a small little mini fridge, a couple of vending machines, and you see this big terminal that's routed in that looks like it's pulsing security image of inside the vault in the middle of the room.
It looks like I got a security room. There's some food in here. It looks like.
When this one opens,
the vault
I'll
door
walk over to
opens
it.
up. As you look inside the room, you see two big tanks.
like back to tanks, like
Pinch,
those big old like.
We're gonna get to that in just a second. Pinch, I need you to roll an observation for me.
Oh hell yes.
Mr.
Don't touch the
is-
tanks, Pinch.
Are there any exposed chests that have been burst out? There it is. I have 3 successes.
Awesome. You immediately think Star Wars. Fucking Bacta tank all the way through. You know this. You've
this
watched
is
movies
Boba
from
Fett.
the old world. The tank in the very back of the room, it's not lit up. It looks like it's empty. It's a little bit worn down looking. And then the one to the left, you see this body standing in there that is massive. It's twitching a little bit.
The one's lit up
Not
right now?
conscious yet. The one that's lit up starts twitching.
Oh.
Is what you see, Pinch.
Is there a lock
power
or like
starts going
something
to
I can like? Is there something I can like put like a bar in and like block it?
Fuck that! I'm just cutting the cables immediately. I don't care if that
Okay,
thing
yeah.
lizard dies. I'm just gonna cut
Me
the
either.
cables, like
I wanted to get out and jump me.
like right to the middle, and I'm just gonna cut this. Like I'm gonna walk by and grab your sword and just chop the cables.
I'll just hand it to you.
I need
I'll
you
even
to go
dangle
ahead
it
and
with
roll
your fingers.
resistance for me as you start cutting the cables.
I'm pretty good at resistance. I got a +1, and I have focus in that. That is a 9 + 1's a 10. I got an 11 and a 5.
2 successes.
1 success.
You see these 4 big cables leading into it. You cut through the first one, no problem. You cut through the second one. You feel this jolt come up the knife back to you.
Yep.
And
Had
you
that happen
feel the
in real
knife
life, not
sear
fun.
into your hand a little bit. And you look
Yep.
at the body, and you see the eyes click open.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll spend my last salvage to swing again.
Okay, go ahead.
I'd like to buy some time by shouldering the back to tank shut.
Okay.
I got a 3 and a 2 in my resistance if I have to make that again, and I have a focus of 1, so that'll be a 3 and a 1 or 2 and a 1. And then, do you need me to roll
hit
to
the
attack
next-
it or anything, or no?
Nope. No, you hit the next set of wires. You feel that jolt. You're good, though. You're able to hold on to the weapon. You got 1 wire left in front of you. As you're looking at the tank, you see a hand push against the tank, and you see the head turn to you. And you see that there's like these set of chains that are over its arms and everything. And you see it start ripping at the chains, pulling them off. And you get the sneaky
So it's got
suspicion
chainmail.
that is a matter of time now that it's been woken up before it breaks out of this tank.
If the power gets
In the
turned
room with
off,
the heavy
will
vault
it
door.
drown?
You don't know.
Will it drown or will it break out? Is what you're saying?
This thing looks very similar to the Revenants, which you know don't really drown.
Okay.
You remember that there's a list of commands that you looked at? Purge,
Yep.
release, lock or unlock
Yep.
vault door.
I'm
RVAC
already
008.
sprinting.
Okay.
I'm already
I'm
sprinting.
still holding that door shut.
holding the door shut. Okay, cool. The back
Oh,
to the tank
yep.
shut.
Yep.
What do you
No.
House.
Don't go hold the back to tank shut.
He said he's holding the door shut. What do you do?
That's what I've been doing.
You're holding this door shut here.
Yeah, the one that it's
on
in.
the back to
Yeah. That's
yeah,
what he
because
did.
otherwise it's going to escape and get me from behind.
It's gonna break the glass if you're holding the. Doesn't matter. I'm
doing my best. Turn it off.
I yell for you to get out of there as I am shutting the vault door first.
Fine, I'll run.
Okay.
So vault door first.
Vault door.
Because that makes the most sense to me, Slit. This one here, not the little one. And then it's drain, and what was the other two options?
Purge tank, release tank. RVAC 088, satellite uplink.
RVAC 088. Do I have any idea what that would be?
You have no idea.
Well, there's only
Sounds
one way
a
to
lot
find
like
out. I
vaccine.
use that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm using that too.
Awesome.
Okay. All right.
And then drain tank is just going to let him out, which seems stupid.
When you see RVAC, when you hit the RVAC button, what you end up seeing is test already ran, error, unable to comply.
I will say that over comms as I'm hitting it. Like, I have an RVAC here that says test error, unable to reply. I don't know what this is. If it's your vaccine or what you're looking for. I also have some superhuman down here in a damn tank. And it is awake.
And I will also I will reach out and hit the talk button on the walkie while it's on Maul and say, and here I have initiating healing terminal 2, 3 minutes counting down. You guys okay down there?
What did the one he was in? Did it have a number on it? 1 or 2?
Tank 1 was the tank he was on.
And it is there anything for like initiate? Like, would it initiate a vaccine to this creature?
You guys haven't searched the rooms that would have any additional information yet on the terminal controls, so you wouldn't have that information yet. What you're getting from the terminal is there is a purge option, a release option, a locking and unlocking of the door, and then an RVAC. And when you tried RVAC, it was unable to comply with the...
It basically cycles, feeds back the code.
Yeah.
But draining the tank, I'll just, you know what? I'll drain the tank and see what happens. Because if nothing else, he's still stuck in that room.
Purging or releasing?
Purging.
As you hit
like purge the creature inside. Like, let's send him to the trash compactor. Let's hit him with a potato masher, wherever the hell that is.
Oh yeah, it's a
when
blend
you hit
in the
the
hallway.
purge button, you see the screen light up, and you see hydrochloric acid released lines 1 and 2.
Perfect.
CO2 tank 3. And you hear this roaring noise.
That problem.
Everybody in the building, I need you to make me a resistance roll for willpower.
Oh my.
Ooh,
for
Everybody in the
willpower.
building. Yes.
Discipline?
Yep.
Discipline.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my god, no way.
I got 2 10s, which is both the same. I'm good. 2 10s. 2 successes.
2.
Deuces.
I only rolled 6 damage. Those of you that rolled 2 successes take half. You're going to take 3 nerve damage. You do not get the dazed condition. Those of you that rolled less than 2 successes, you're going to take 6 nerve damage. You are currently dazed.
I'm dazed.
That takes me to my that takes me to 9 over my 9 nerve that I have.
Okay.
Same for me.
Okay.
Oh.
Those of you that have 0 nerve currently, you gain basically shaking. Your to make a shot like with a gun or anything for the rest of the scene, you will need an additional success. So if you're shooting at something, you need an additional success. So rather than
That's
one
for
success
everyone who
to
took
aim at
3
you
or the
two.
people who took 6?
Whoever
People who reached
has
over
taken a
their nerve.
trauma.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
whoever's taken a
I
trauma.
apologize.
I'm dazed, just so you know.
Okay. It's not going to matter as much right now because you guys aren't in combat.
See how it
You hear
is,
this
though. You
screaming
just don't want me to
noise.
shoot with my bow and arrow. I get it.
Of course not at all. You hear the screaming noise and it goes silent for a moment in the tank. Upstairs, you guys see there's some power that's sucked away. You see the cameras blip up for a moment. And actually, you would see it in the room too because you just initiated something. The tank opens up, puts that fluid in, and then pushes the basically to save itself, to save the tank itself, ends up pushing this body out if it lets me select it. As you're looking at this body, there are acid burns all over it. Its body has slowly been eating away. It's looking very, very injured. What you see... Please let me select it. Roll 20, you motherfucker. What's this? On the ground.
F-bomb.
Oh my...
Covered in burns. Roughly 8 feet tall. Like, just lesions on its skin slowly healing up. But as of right now, looking unconscious, lying on the ground.
Door shut.
The vault door is currently shut.
Oh.
Can I turn on, if I'm still at the terminal, can I turn on the command that gives me access to the security cameras?
The second you turn on the security cameras, because you routed all the power down there, power in the basement shuts down. You lose control to the terminal down there. There's still lights in the basement, but the terminal in front of house shuts down, and this is what you see. Second so I can turn everything on for you. I apologize for the wait.
Oops.
Just grab the rest of these characters. I'm sorry. That's what you guys see.
Oh.
Like, where
Oh
did you
shit,
put
there's 1, 2, 3.
I see. I don't see
Crap, there's 3 more of those crazy revenants.
4 of them. Oh no, I don't see him.
No, that one's dead.
There's
This
one
one's
up
dead.
in the room with the 2 zombies.
You got 2 in here. You see some bodies on tables. You see another one that's down here. And you see the one that's in the corner that you guys killed. You're also able to see the one in this room with the MRI machine, as well as the 2 other revenants that are beating at the door. You're also able to see the dead bodies of the Malfini in the basement. And you're able to see this room that has a satellite uplink built into it.
Which room has a satellite uplink?
Yeah, can you click it again?
right-hand
I didn't
corner.
see it. Lower right-hand corner. In the other? Wait, in the basement?
Downstairs or upstairs?
Oh.
That one. I just put a circle on it because the ping isn't working for some reason.
Why don't I see it?
Right
Maybe I
next to
should
me.
refresh.
Is it on the GM layer?
Right next to
Right
me,
next to
baby.
Yeah.
In the
Oh, it's
basement.
downstairs. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, my shit isn't loading. for some reason. There you go.
I see it now.
Okay.
I don't see any.
Oh, I see.
It's like
It's in the basement with Pinch.
Okay.
But as you put the power over to the security, you see an error message as power gets cut to the basement. There's a brief flickering of lights downstairs as the terminal shuts down in front of you.
Oh, shit. I switch it back. I turn off security camera function.
Okay. You lose vision on those rooms. You do not know where those monsters are currently. You have an idea of where they were when the cameras were on.
Chuck, can you let Sid know the comm link that he's looking for? I think maybe we're looking for it. It's down in the basement.
Sid, I think what we're looking for is down in the basement, but not the one with the big, whatever that thing was. There's a smaller office area. That's where the satellite link is. I think we
flushed
need
it.
to
He's
get that
dead.
and get the hell out of here.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean, creature? We flushed it. It's still alive?
It's out of... There was something big.
Yeah.
We saw
Yeah.
the link for that, right, DM?
Yeah. Yeah, no, you would have seen it. It's on the ground twitching. It looks injured. It looks unconscious right now, but it is moving, and you are seeing the flesh slowly regrow over the top of it.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, we saw that. It looked like it was healing. It did say it was down in the basement. Fortunately, he's not in the room that you need to go in. I would get whatever you need to get and get out of there now.
Yeah, what you need's in this back room. I need the MRI machine, which is not down here.
The MRI machine
machine's
is
not
with
down there.
a couple
It
revenants and a crazy revenant.
Yeah. This thing's gonna break its way out of there and run through this whole place. I need time, correct, to get what I need off the MRI machine?
Yes.
I'm gonna... Can you power the turrets back up? After we leave here?
Yeah. Yeah, when we leave,
Click.
we can do that.
Oh, no. Nope. Just kidding. I didn't hear that part.
Not yet.
Not now.
Nope.
Did he have
Nope,
armor
nope,
on
nope.
in that tank? He did not have armor on, right?
It's not so much that he had armor on. It's.
I'm looking for the RFID chip.
Yeah, he doesn't have armor on, but he is. It almost looks like there's plating grafted into his skin, like it's.
Would he have an RFID chip on him? That's more what I'm looking for. That I can
Roll
tell.
D20 for me.
Like that, because
Roll
they're all wearing that armor for it.
Roll observation. Lose sanity. Roll observation as well.
I got one success. One success. My observation's not
Lucy,
good unless I
what'd
can
you
use
get?
command.
Lucy, what was your observation?
Sorry, somehow I didn't hear you the first time.
It's okay.
2, 9, observation. I'm pretty sure I have 2 successes. 2 successes.
Cool. 3 successes on the map between both of you. It does not have an RFID chip on it. It is armored. It looks like there's stuff grafted into its skin, but it does not have an RFID chip. And as you guys are looking around at this stuff that's in here, a lot of the defenses are built specifically for if this thing gets out.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, on the walkie-talkie, what do you need from in here? What do you need us to do? Do you need us to send a message out to someone before this thing gets free? What do you need?
Can I go to the terminal while they're talking?
Yeah. Roll a wild tech for me or engineering to access it.
Fantastic. You guys.
Now, just a
We
quick
would need to
little
fix
recap.
the satellite, right? Or
I thought we were coming here for scraps. I mean, to get the scraps of the satellite and take it back to Raven's
We're going to
post.
come back to that in a second after we get Pinch's stuff. Pinch, do you want to use any salvage while you're accessing the terminal?
If 2 successes aren't good enough, then I'll definitely use a salvage.
I'm not going to tell you. Do you want to use any salvage, yes or no?
Yeah, I'll use a salvage. I'll use a salvage.
How many?
Just 1, please.
Okay.
Aw,
2 successes are enough to get into the device. 4 successes are enough for you to see this map in front of you.
Oh, good.
As you're looking at the computer, you're kind of seeing the stuff that's directly in front of you. The first step, while you're loading everything in, you end up seeing what looks like the area that you're in. You see these little red dots that start getting printed off from the printer that's down there. And you see what looks like a major storm moving in, which you would recognize from your grandmother's time as a meteorologist.
Aw,
And you end
cute.
up seeing this massive storm to the left. And as you're looking at the printout itself, and you're seeing all these little red dots, and you see these little heat signatures, you realize those signatures are in direct relation to the amount of vehicles and heat and people in that area. And as you look
Is it
at the
possible
lower
to tell-
right-hand side of the
sorry.
screen, that's where you guys came up from Mexico, where the Malfini were coming from. The only port currently into the city that you're at. And you're seeing the slaves that are over at the refiners. You're seeing the people at Raven's Post. And to the upper north left, you see Vegas. Roughly 2 weeks' travel across what is now considered the Barren Sea. And these 2 massive storms. moving into.
I'll take the printer off and I'll hand it. I'll look at it with Sid. What do you think?
Look, I can tell you my plan. And I let my thumb off of the walkie-talkie. I'm like, we don't have a lot of time. We need to move. So take the printout. Is there anything else they needed from down here? And I hit the button. What else do you need from this machine?
Do we need a satellite
Anything.
uploaded or the satellite link?
Yeah, we need satellite. We need the supplies.
Do we just need a
wires,
code for that then, Slit? Would I know? Is it like a ComTech person?
If
Do
you're
I
trying
just
to
need
bring
the-
on, if you're trying to bring on the satellite that was a Raven's Post, you need the whole fucking array. You need the whole computer for it. With the information
There's
that
no
you
way to
guys
get
have
that
now, it would take about 3 or 4 hours to get it all pulled out. You guys have
then
new
we would need to
information you
lead
didn't
that
have
thing
before.
through the gauntlet. We would need to
guys
lead that
also-
thing through the gauntlet. Yeah.
That was specifically to get more information to try to convince people to either leave, to stay, or to set up defenses. The
Well, I've already
stories
done
have
that.
Changed. Yeah.
I've already done. Okay. Then hold on. Let me
important now?
phrase this properly. Look, if you're looking for a reason to get out of this valley, I've already convinced everyone but your group to leave. That is of value. Ravens is going through the mountains right now. I have a group attacking the refinery right now with a... what do we call her? What was it? Sally? Sally was her name, right? The creature?
Sally. Oh, yeah.
Sally?
Stacy.
We have Sally crawling through the pipes with one of my... Stacy with one of my teams to attack the refinery. I have a rig right now getting ready to attack the Indignants in a storm, but I need the MRI and I need some of the components from there to make lightning rods to shut down their rig. Now, if you want this machine, we need to lead this creature through all of the traps that are here. Or we take the printout that he has, we get what I need, and we get the fuck out of here.
Was that said over the comm?
Yep, over the walkie.
Okay, we just need to get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
So I turn, I grab, because we obviously don't want the Malfini to find this. I grab a heavy object in the room and I bash the computer to make sure nobody else can use this when we leave. Because the last thing we want is the Malfini figuring this out as well.
I bash the vending machine and get a Chex Mix bag out.
I'll accept that.
What else is in there?
Cut down the middle.
Get some
Grab us
snacks, a couple
some
drinks
too,
in the
yes,
fridge.
please.
I'm gonna put it all in my
That's-
shirt, like a little shirt
That's
basket.
some merch right there, right?
Yep.
Gotta get some
I turn and
20-year-old
look at him and go,
Great.
that's not what... Is there a Twinkie in there?
Yeah, you want one?
Absolutely.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Twinkie.
So let's run by this place. That's broken. We can shut the power down on the way out, kind of like circle it. So there's no power coming down here besides the door being locked. Because, right, the door will stay shut with power off down here. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Is the door
So once
like,
we get to the
like
ladder,
sliding?
He reclosed the door, so it's actually this big door. It's a vault door that opens up and shuts.
Big heavy
It
door.
is,
Okay,
like,
okay, okay,
military grade. There are multiple tungsten rods that you see across the top of it, and across the bottom.
That's where you keep saber tooth. Anyway.
But how many of those have been cut
start.
through?
I just cut the cables.
Oh, no. By the Malfini.
Oh.
How far
They
along?
haven't been cut through. They were going into the back security office. They were cutting that
Yeah.
security door down.
Okay, so the security
cut
door
the main
for the big Resident Evil Titan thing.
Never been opened, besides
Tyrant
when I
thing.
did it, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You guys
Nice,
just woke it
locked
up.
away. Good
Climbing
job,
up.
Good job, team.
I'm saying we're on the way, turn the power off. Where's the MRI machine? I'll meet you there.
MRI
Upstairs.
Is going to be right up in here.
Is it where I'm pinging? Here? Or is it over here?
pinging
Okay, I
far
see it.
right
I see it. Oh, it's right next to us. Okay, perfect. All right.
Hey, Sid.
However,
think
that
we
room
should
has
get
company.
somebody?
We brought up
What was
the cams for a quick second, and there's 2 revenants and one of those freaky revenants in there as well.
We need to make quick work with him. Let's go.
All right. Well, and I'll tell them how to get there, out from the elevator, down the hall to the across the bodies
through the
and
woods.
to the left. And we'll meet you at the door.
Grandmother's house.
Are you guys going with them, or are you just...
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This will be the last.
We could just
thing we're doing tonight.
we could just go all the way up and back down the side of the building and around the front, and not have to deal with any of the turrets.
Yeah. Well, they've cut the turrets
We're just gonna
off.
meet you
They're
there.
Currently turned off.
I haven't turned them back on yet.
Oh, okay, perfect.
You guys
Then
said
we'll
not
sprint
yet.
across the dead bodies. We'll sprint across the dead bodies and then go there. Do I have to make a roll for the dead
Rendezvous.
bodies?
Nope. You guys are good at this point in time.
Perfect. I don't want to fight no zombies.
Who else is going by that door?
let's see here.
Who else is what?
Going with them into that room with the MRI machine.
Socket, see everybody leave. It's like, it's about time. What took you all so fucking long? I've been waiting out here for something to happen.
Quickly, over this way. And I'm going to point over this way. And as soon as I see Pinch and Sid come around the corner, I'm going to tell Lucy to turn the turrets back on.
Okay. Voodoo?
Guys, go ahead and
I'm
move
gonna wave to
yourselves
Sid.
to where you're going to group up at.
In front of the door.
Lucy, turn the turrets back on.
Let's hug.
Okay.
There's two of them in here. A fast one.
Going on
There's
in
three.
3, 2, flip.
And with that, we're going to end it for the night.
Oh, I just want to crack the door and aim and pop him in the face.
I'm sure.
Wow.
Pop, pop.
All right, guys.
Wow.
Hey.
I have a huge speech for you all once we get out of here.
Nobody died.
Yeah.
About teamwork and how good we
You
are.
guys did pretty
Agreed.
good. No, you actually guys did
None
really
of
well.
that is in my
Job,
speech
Pinch.
at all.
Still alive,
the
baby.
rules-
That means good job.
The rules that are built for that troll, as well as for climbing for the bodies, are rough. If one of you guys would have rolled one success, or if you would have decided to use the healing baths downstairs, you guys would have had all of your harm removed and nerve damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
But
That would have been
you
nice.
left this thing in the room on
Big
its own.
dude
with a
in
locked
the
door.
way.
And it's rolling berserk rolls now to see what it breaks to try to get out. First and foremost, you guys
okay.
have fun.
Woo! I'm not dead.
Yeah.
Same.
It's all good. You guys all get
I made a new
250.
friend. This is a good game.
That is a strong word as I hand you your sword back for the Twinkie.
Close friends.
Oh my god. Close friend. Best friends. You guys all get 200 EXP.
Very close.
And as always,
Yay!
you guys can give a
200.
shout
Yay.
out to who you'd like.
Wait, what?
You guys gonna give a shout out
what?
for additional 50 XP to each player.
Sid. I'm giving mine to Sid. The
Well, thank
man
you.
who-
I don't know how XP
who-
works
who's
in this
the
game,
person-
but I will take it.
You
the
get
person
50
I
XP.
understand the pain that you went through in this game.
For dealing
It is
with
nice.
yeah, for dealing with Palmer's character who mimics what you do. He's literally a professional mime without the face paint.
Oh my god.
Studying for my
Man,
next
I
roles.
expect
There's so many alpha
I
males.
bet you better be in mime paint next time I see you.
You have a long speech. I have my own story arc going on over here. Okay, I'll get to it eventually.
Yep.
All right.
One day I'll be a
Drinking
real
moonshine
alpha.
with Gran.
Sitting there with Gran. Or Meemaw.
With Mima.
Alright, who's gonna be the
I'm
next
gonna
shout-out?
give my shout out to my body socket, my Chad, for being like a freaking wasteland Legolas, bowing and arrowing through this entire hospital.
Booyakasha. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, well
I'm
I'll
gonna
go
give mine.
next. I'll
Okay.
shut up. I'm on delay.
I'm gonna fuck right off.
Just
so
disappeared.
I'm gonna give mine to Pinch Because he wants to be the hero and help out, so...
Yeah, sometimes
Thank
you don't
you.
give gold stars to non-heroes. It's just not smart.
Hey, who else came down with you?
52. Yeah, you put up with Frank House. You what?
This is the nicest I've ever seen you been to Matt, like in any game I've seen you guys play together. This is weird.
I am always treated like crap.
I know,
Hope
yeah.
your
Well,
secret
Matt's
is your
always
name
out
is
to get
Jack.
me.
Jesus.
That is not true once ever. I would like to give my points to Dustin, mostly because I really got a good crack out of the sockets and Maul interaction where he's holding the Maul up. It's like, I thought you were going to use the boom boom. No. Well, what am I doing?
What am I doing? Mine's going the only other trained professional in the room, Lucy, because she's the only one who understood how to use a damn walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
There you go.
Over.
Heck yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
I'll throw mine over to Malice Alice. She gave us some good intel on the hospital coming into it. So there was some stuff that we probably wouldn't have known if we didn't have somebody like her with us.
Aww. Thank you.
Aww.
And I rolled 220, so I have no idea you're a Malfini.
Yep.
Right?
Well, what?
No idea. Alrighty.
Our conversation would have been way different.
Yep.
Let's do the narcissist thing. Let's talk about the crap that we're doing. We're gonna start at the top of the list, meaning not me. Sockets. What do you got going on, Adam? What's new? What are you doing?
Oh Jesus!
How do you
I've got so much. Tomorrow night. Well, this was the penultimate episode of Kings of Dirt. Tonight, next Saturday is going to be our season finale. Tomorrow night is Slitlid's favorite show, Not Waterworld, Voyage of the Siren Song. Penultimate episode for that as well too. Monday night, Wendy, are you guys back with? Yes. So Monday night here at the DAT Network, you can find The Dice is Right. Diana and I and Frank House and Matt will be over on Norse Foundry doing some Blades in the Dark. Diana and I will be a little bit late because Monday and Tuesday, Diana and I are shooting stuff for Harbingers Season 2. Tuesday night, you can find me over Eric Frank House Presents. A little bit late on that one because we're doing some Ogre Force, our love letter to Voltron. Wednesday night is the season finale of Odd Jobs. Thursday, we've got... we do have Avatar coming back on Thursday as well, too, which should be some pretty awesome stuff. And then I do believe that Shambhala is the season finale this upcoming Friday as well. So, a whole bunch of shows ending next week, ladies and gentlemen. Come check them out. And then we've got so much shit, so much stuff going on. I'm already tired. We've been back for 3 days, and I want to go back to bed. But it's all good things, all good things. I'm going to shoot it over to my bestie in this game. Let's give it up for Lexi. Come on, Lexi. Give him something.
It's Lucy. Chad, Lucy. You can find Lucy, not playing Lucy, but playing as Rummy tomorrow night on The Dice is Right here on the DAT Network, 6 p.m. PT. Also Wednesday, the finale. Next week, what day are we today? Today's Saturday. Next Wednesday, it is the finale for Odd Jobs. So 6 p.m. PT, tune in right here. And then, the Not Water World show also tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. PT. Basically, if you're looking for something to do during the week, 6 p.m. PT, that network is kind of where you want to be. Otherwise, you can come and visit me on Dustin's channel, The Movie Couple, on YouTube, where we talk about all the geeky stuff, such as Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and all that jazz. As I pass it on to my hatless friend, Pinch, a.k.a. Matt.
I would like to go ahead and plug... This doesn't work like that. All right, so Monday I will be doing Blades in the Dark, of course. Already mentioned, I play an entirely different character. Nothing like this at all. He's just a murderer, and he's having a blast with it. And it's great. This April 2nd, I will be... I refuse. I refuse. Let the world know. Let them come. Let them come. I'll blow them up, too. This town's going to be mine.
Oh my god.
I love this.
All characters are chaotic in some way. On April 2nd, for the MPX network, I will be returning to wrestling with my beautiful wife by my side, Athena. We're going to have ourselves a tag team match, mostly so she can cover for my weak shoulder. It's still good. I mean, it's good, but It ain't
You gonna
100%,
Voltron?
but
Does
I'm
she just
working.
hang on it? Like, is it like a Voltron thing? Or?
No, it'd be awesome if she could, but I'm just gonna have her wrestle the entire match by herself, and I'll shove her to the side and pin the guy at the end of it. So I'll get all the credit. And that's about it. That's all I'm doing this week. What about you guys? Frank House. Did you already plug it?
Oh, buddy. I'm on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday this week, as always.
No Friday.
Yeah, no Friday. Well, we'll see. So, yeah, we're doing Blades. If you haven't played Blades, this is a crew of assassins who think they're really good at their job and have proven so far to be okay. And I love the show. It has been a riot. It is one of my favorite systems. Wednesday, though, you can come play as Zix and be a part of the show. You clean up all of the shit that this group leaves behind.
It's not a
And then
lot.
Tuesday is... It's not a lie. They cleared like 9 heat and 2 wanted levels. It was horrible. And then Tuesday is our second to last episode for Voltron Force, or Ogre Force. And, of course, Avatar. And I dropped some bombs here on Dat Network for our last Avatar game. I think I kind of threw my crew for a loop. So, you can find me on Norse Foundry, Eric Frankhouse Presents, and here, just follow me by my name everywhere. It's the easiest way to get in contact with me and see what I'm doing. Diana, what are you doing?
Everything that everyone has said is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Wednesday night.
There we go.
Wednesday night we're doing our photo shoot for Harbinger, so that's something we haven't mentioned. I'm excited about that as
How
well.
about that, too?
And
Is it a
then
live photo shoot?
No.
Yeah.
I'm just giving the hype.
And
and then
mean, like, I got you.
Friday night, maybe we can do a cooking stream on Alex Rogue 460 on our channel because we haven't cooked in a
Hell
while.
yeah.
So come hang out with us. Anyway,
yeah.
and you can find me on socials at Diana Street. And take away Dustin, so I don't have. Yeah, go.
Awesome. Well, hi everyone. My name is Dustin Szany. I am one half of the Movie Couple with my beautiful wife Wendy over at the Movie Couple channel on YouTube. We have live streams every Wednesday and Saturday at 2 o'clock where we talk about all things geeky and nerdy and all the pop culture fun stuff. And also we have reactions that come out and live stream and different reviews. We have our review for the Atom Project coming out soon. So check it out over at the Movie Couple channel on YouTube. I also am here on Twitch, where you can find me at twitch.tv/Darth Szany. I'm also here a lot on the Dat Network. Tomorrow, Saturdays, you'll find me playing. Tomorrow is Sunday. Sunday, we're going to be doing some pirate, and of course, I'm here with some Kings of the Dirt. All right, Trash Daddy, it's all yours.
Trash Daddy.
There's so many words that were spoken tonight, so many important things that were said. But I'm just gonna rage against this machine. This network built on the sin of people riding in ships, taking things from people that deserve them. This watery hellscape that we are trying to salvage. Sirenscape, or Siren Song, or Not Waterworld, whatever the fuck you want to call it, can suck my enlarged left testicle. Kings of Dirt! That is why this channel is here. Come get dirty. Come ride in cars. Come listen to Pinch make commentary about the poorer life choices I've made and the health of my organs. That's why I appreciate you. Let me finish my bit. My point is... we appreciate having you guys here. D&T Network has some fantastic stuff going on. Go check out Not Waterworld so Adam and I can continue our war on if Captain Barbossa or the Great Lord Humongous would be better. For those of you that have watched anything over, I swear to God, I will murder your entire family. I will kill you. I've lost the train that I was on. Regardless of that, you beautiful dirt heathens, thank you for tuning in. You guys have a wonderful evening. We love having you here, and as your trash daddy, your icon of sin, your delightful deviant, we hope to see you on our final episode next Saturday. Go commit crimes. Don't get caught. Love you.
Bye, everybody.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.